hello, hello, and welcome to yet another Q&A Thursday where I'm your host, Dane Hennon. To my right, Levi Gates.
I look bald.
I mean,
the
lighting's probably
It
not
makes it look
helping,
like I have male pattern baldness. Look at this. But that's hair up here.
Yeah,
There's
hair.
This. It goes around, comes back
Levi,
down.
There's just a little
Levi,
extra shine.
Nothing screams a stressed American like baldness.
I mean, he's the master of shiny domes. Okay,
I
and
can
to my
put
left,
on.
I got Anthony Fisher.
Thanks for having me, Dane. Glad to be here for
Yes.
Q&A Thursday with my
Absolutely.
friends, with my brothers, and with everybody here in the chat, ready to ask some detailing questions.
That's where it's at. All right. So, obviously, we're looking a little festive today. It's very nice. Perhaps you want to get yourself a hat if you're feeling
fine.
self-conscious. But anyway.
Maybe AB can grab me my hat off my desk.
That would be nice.
mean,
Yeah, maybe
I
he
literally
could do
feel
that.
very, very bald in
Very
this line.
exposed,
It's like,
they say.
look how shiny that is.
It's very shiny.
It's crazy.
You
But
are the
there's-
master-
that's all hair.
master of shine, though.
This is
Nuts.
all hair.
Nuts.
Okay, so I'm just going to say
Seriously.
here, for
thank
the
you,
sake
good sir.
of those who may have seen
Better.
something this morning on this channel, or perhaps on one of our other channels,
Yeah.
you may have seen something that just screamed freedom. And I, on one hand, am glad you saw it, but on the other hand, apologize, kind of jumped the gun there a little bit. So actually, those kind of release themselves, they're supposed to come out tomorrow. So there will be some videos coming out on all of our channels that kind of tell you what's up. But for those who saw, you know what's coming. It's just they say today in the video, and that today isn't supposed to be until tomorrow.
No.
Tomorrow is the today in the video.
Were we in housekeeping? Is that where we're at right now?
That's what I'm doing. I very seamlessly. You didn't
like
even
that.
notice.
I didn't even notice.
Seamlessly transitioned into
It's
housekeeping.
crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I'm feeling on fire
So-
today. It's good.
What other housekeeping do we have?
Well, apart from that, oh look, our names. Yeah. So apart from that, other housekeeping, I'm leaving that to you guys.
Thanks.
I'm just responsible for the YouTube-ness of it all.
Oh, gotcha.
appreciate
Well, right on, Dane. Well, nothing screams America like a Mountain Dew
Ooh.
Baja Blast,
Ooh.
right? So
That's what you got. That was a Mountain Dew Energy Baja Blast.
Mountain Dew Energy, right? It's a very, very American drink here. Let's go and take a sip.
That's
Oh my
obviously the
God.
best one.
It is the best one.
I got the cherry lime lift.
Yeah.
Should have got the Baja Blast.
Okay,
What
that's
can,
pretty
what
cool.
can you do?
Yeah.
So let's jump straight to the point here. So you guys can see that we're very festive here on the Q&A today. But not only that, but you
Thanks
see
to
some
Glenn.
you see some
Great job,
very
Glenn.
special stuff here sitting on the table.
Yeah.
So Levi, you're holding what could be our most American sticker
Literally.
we have ever created.
The most American sticker.
about as Merc
And
as
not
it
only
gets.
that, Nate did the Rag Company logo in the TCB style font.
Yeah.
Taking care of business.
So
Because one of the sayings around here,
Yeah.
be ready for business when business is ready for you. Mm-hmm. And this eagle is all about the business.
correct. So that's got to be probably my favorite sticker I think we've ever created.
The camera may
this-
not be doing it
this'll
justice.
be-
There's a lot of detail
This
in
is
there.
perfect for your Evo. Put on the back of the Evo.
Ooh,
Yeah, so I don't-
That's
I-
right.
Nobody's
car
going
for
to
that.
question
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
People
a
are gonna go,
Japanese
"Wow,
vehicle
that looks
with a
good."
screaming eagle on the back.
Yeah, but it's
with
all
an
about
American
cleanliness.
flag.
You do realize that in the early
Right?
90s,
Because it's got a towel
DSM,
and an IK
Eagle
Mini.
was a brand that was associated with Mitsubishi.
And Mitsubishi used to be known as Eagle in the U.S.
Diamond Star Motors.
Correct.
It was an eagle talon is what it was. Then
Yeah,
that
it's
has
based on a Mitsubishi.
Does it have large talons?
nothing to do with that. Anyway, this sticker is going to look absolutely freaking amazing on your Yeti mug, your Yeti cooler, your
toolbox.
non-Yeti products.
I got a new non-Yeti cup.
Very, very good.
perfect
it can,
on that.
It can go on that. It can go on your IK sprayer. It can go on your refrigerator. Maybe you do want to put it on your vehicle. You can do that, right? Your firstborn child, right? It's going to look a lot cooler with a screaming eagle on them. It's just going to be amazing. So that will be available. It's going to come with, hopefully, every single order during our 4th of July sale, while supplies last, of course. Now, on top of that, we're going to be doing 20% off almost everything. This includes quite literally everything except for wholesale cases, a couple random
those things.
products here and there. But starting on the 30th all the way through
That's tomorrow.
the 4th of next week, you'll be able to save. And so we wanted just to kind of limit it to the 4th of July, end it there, because we want people to actually enjoy their evenings. We know that a lot of people, when they see our sales, they go, "Oh my God, I gotta
Drop everything.
I gotta get my order in, right?" And I go, spend some of that time with your family, right?
Yeah.
Or focus on the illegal fireworks that you're about to fire off, or
Throw the glizzies on the grill.
throw some glizzies
yeah.
down the grill, down your throat, whatever you want to do. So On top of that, we're also coming out with our limited edition Cyclone mitt. Now, if you guys haven't seen this mitt before, you're in for a treat. This is
I don't think people have.
Well, no. Well, so they think they have, right?
But
we have done a red, white, and blue mitt before,
right?
But it
not
was
like
nowhere near as awesome as this one is. So our first Cyclone mitt that we ever released had a lot more white in it, and it was basically just white, red with the blue cuff, right? And
correct.
it was a good-looking mitt.
It was.
But this features our new Cyclone proprietary blend microfiber, whereas the old one was just our kind of 70-30 older style microfiber that tend to kind of... It was
heavy.
It was heavy, but it would also start to not look as pretty with time,
Yeah.
right? And so the problem with that is that a lot of people wash that mitt and it would become a pinkish mitt with a blue cuff.
This one's going to turn.
Yes.
And this one, what'd you say?
This one might turn purple.
This one?
If you squint, it already is
we
purple because
washed
colors
it.
all blend together. But
Anthony has been testing and soaking these mitts. That's what he does.
Yeah.
He soaks mitts.
I'm a mitt soaker.
Right.
You caught me.
And you have not seen any...
So it won't turn purple.
Transfer.
What I've seen is that some of the white may not look as white. It'll kind of start looking maybe a little bit of like a
But the red and blue stay red and blue.
Yeah, the red and blue is going to stay red and blue, but the white might have a little bit of that color transfer.
Yeah.
It's part of the game, as much as we wish there wasn't a bleeding issue.
Well, here's
when
the
it comes
reason.
to laundry, it's
If
a
you
thing.
get a person if you're using this with just a nice pH balanced soap,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have any issues.
Yeah, not
If
at
you're
all.
using it with maybe like super foam in a bucket,
Yeah.
or maybe you get a little APC on it, those types of products have a tendency to pull more dye out of the mitt.
You could also just wash it on its own with some rags to riches right when you get
Yeah.
it, just to make
Yeah,
sure that
exactly,
you
that
lock
too.
in the color and it
Be a
stays
good
nice.
idea.
That's a great idea.
Let's
By
go
itself,
ahead and if we can
wash.
get a super zoom in on this mitt here, I'm going to put this on here
Oh.
for the first time and
Ooh.
show you guys
Oh,
what this
man.
looks like. Glenn,
working on it. Glenn's
Glenn,
working
there we
on
go.
it.
I can
There
see
you
it
go.
happening. So sliding this onto my hand.
Wow. Your hand
Okay,
looks
there
so
we go.
big there.
So sliding this thing onto my hand here, not only is it absolutely beautiful and screams America, but when you're washing this, your neighbor's going to walk by and go, "What are you wiping your car down
That's when
with?"
you scream
right?
at them, America,
America.
back.
And
you just scream America.
You can pretty much fix any conversation that way by screaming that. But what I like about this is it's got the stitch in the middle, right? So you can do the Ninja Turtle, Ninja Turtle grip if you want to that way. But it feels really comfortable in the hand. And one of my favorite parts about the Ultra mitts, or how you know it's an Ultra mitt, is the inside liner, right? So
right.
flipping this
It's got the
inside out
gauntlet in
here,
there.
what do we have? We have the gauntlet material built with
They stuffed a
inside
whole
the
freaking
wash mitt.
gauntlet in there.
So you're going to get gauntlet on the
You
inside.
know why, Dane? Because we don't have a sponge in our Ultra mitts.
Yeah,
I mean,
correct.
Like
it's kind
most
of
companies.
like,
Yeah.
a British phone booth.
We've eliminated the sponge because we thought this just feels so much better with having that gauntlet interface there, and then just this cyclone material on the outside. So these are, when I say that they're limited, and they're not just limited to us potentially running out of stock, but they're limited to if we do have stock and the sale ends, they're gone.
Yep.
There
You're not
are
gonna-
no
you're-
more.
you're
There's
not-
not some like supply in the back we can
Yeah.
just go grab. That is it.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to buy them. Because the thing is, if we don't sell out and we have, let's just say, a few extra on hand, and somebody missed out on the sale, and they say, "Hey, I missed out on the sale. Can I still order this?" Right? We're going to say no, because if we allow you to, then all other
everybody has
50,
to.
60, 100 people that
It's
missed
like your
out as
Mountain
well.
Dew Energy Baja Blast.
Same thing.
It was the last one. And I asked,
Yeah.
do you think I could have another one? And they said, sorry,
Yeah.
it's gone.
If any
It's
remain, they'll be relegated
But
to
if
shop
we had,
duty.
yeah, but if we had some, we couldn't really give it to you because it's a limited time drink.
Right. And the
True.
time is now up.
True. So,
Okay.
anyways, ragcompany.com, 20% off almost everything. Limited edition mitts, limited edition stickers. You guys are going to love them. I promise you that that sticker, if I can get more for myself, I will, because I'll find something for them, right?
I think you
so
would.
that's a huge thing there. And then also on top of that, thank you for all the love on our Instagram lately, right? I shot a video the other day doing an ultra clay.
Yeah, by yourself.
Ultra clay scrubber thing. It's my first time doing a voiceover like that. People were like, "You sound a lot like this other guy." I'm like, "No, that's not the same. I'm not.
Not the
not I
same,
don't know
no.
who that is."
You sound like you're
But,
from London.
That dude's doing really well. It's like 75,000 views, which is pretty dang good for us, and it's got a lot of interaction. So I appreciate everybody that shared that or just tried to pass off that knowledge on why the Ultra Clay Scrubber is just an awesome tool for decontamination. On top of that, if you caught our TikTok yesterday, you'll know that things are a little unhinged in the Gen Z world right now, with allowing a Gen Zer to run our TikTok. And there is it's a Grimace. Grimace's birthday is what's going on at McDonald's.
Last Friday was like a Free Fry Friday.
This podcast is not sponsored by McDonald's.
So
don't think
so
pop on the app.
They're doing these.
Download it.
So the Gen Zers are doing this great thing where what they're doing is they're drinking this Grimace shake, and then either A, dying, or B, being exploding or being like corrupted,
Turn
or
into
zombies, might be an exorcism.
Everyone turns into a different kind of horror movie.
Yeah, it turns in. It's turning into a horror movie, and we love that. I think that's
it's hilarious.
Absolutely freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
The creativity that people are doing with just a pure McDonald's shake that is really meant to be wholesome and meant to be fun for the kids is now absolutely haunting.
Quick review: was tasty at first, but if you saw the ones that sat out and like melted in the studio yesterday, they turned into this very disturbing kind of like gray water kind of color.
Yeah,
You're like, did I really just put that in myself? I don't.
So
you drank one that was left out?
I drank a half a Grimace shake. Yeah.
Well, no, I drank.
I drank when it was fresh, but then I saw one that was still out there.
One that was outside from the day before.
No.
Oh, then how did you know it turned into gray water?
Because I looked at it when they didn't clean up after themselves yesterday, when I had to clean up at the end of the shop and turn the lights out. And I went and I saw, well, he asked. So I'm just spilling all the secrets. Yeah. But basically, I'm the guy who closes up shop. So I turn out all the lights and make sure the air compressor,
Dane,
the water are off, everything.
I think that you're overlooking the fact that somebody was killed in our studio yesterday via a car and a Grimace shake.
I don't know. There's a photo of him right over your shoulder. He seems okay.
That's in memoriam.
Yeah, that is a memoriam, right, of Aaron.
Is that really how you?
He is loved.
Pay respects to somebody who passed due to a Grimace
he was proud of that. It's the same thing when Anthony dies at his funeral. That's the picture that's going to be above the coffin.
Yeah.
I need to make sure I drink some some really good life potion to make sure I outlive everyone else at this table.
Him and his lovely wife and child,
that.
But that one. Why? Because he's most proud of that.
Okay.
And we will make sure that your grave also looks just as beautiful.
And yours will have this one.
With that there above it. Yeah.
I got a friend that works in funeral homes. I can get her to frost the tips for you.
Yeah.
If you want.
I mean, she can do that dead or alive, whatever you
Is this the end of our housekeeping?
So
have we reached the end?
So what I'm trying to say, check out our TikTok. I think it's hilarious.
It's great.
And I think you will be entertained and also kind of horrified. And if you're not sure what the heck the trend is now, you kind of know. But it's meant to be, I don't know. It's not meant to be, I mean,
trust me,
it
wasn't
funny,
just us doing that.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Also, I just want to welcome, there's a lot of friends that listen to the program that are big cyclists.
Yeah.
They like riding bikes.
Yeah.
They like going out enjoying time on a bike.
Yeah.
Maybe they're a long hauler. Maybe they are a neighborhood round the block a couple times a week. Maybe they're riding a recumbent, maybe they're kicking back.
They're getting down.
Maybe they're an e-bike enthusiast. Maybe they just like to hit a spin class every once in a while.
Stationary bikes.
I just wanted to say welcome to Anthony Fisher for being having a new bike day yesterday for himself.
However you pedal.
Thank you.
Shout out to you.
Super happy to be here, guys. I'm really excited to go rip and shred and just totally get after the mountains on my new MTB. I just can't wait to start actually getting out there in nature and really putting that bike to use, right?
Yeah.
Enjoying the trails, enjoying the jumps, enjoying the scenery, and going no other place that, you can really go other than on a bike.
Well, last night when you called, you were asking me, do you think a 4x4 post and a piece of plywood out in front of your house would create some pretty sweet air effects?
To get some feet,
jump.
get some,
and I said, sure, just make sure that 4x4 post is placed properly under that plywood so that it doesn't.
I watched the movie Hot Rod. I know what happens if you don't do it right.
You don't want to seesaw it.
Correct.
You want to be able to jump and get that air.
Yeah. On a serious note, I really did actually I bought 2 bicycles, right? This is about
couldn't just do one. He had to get 2.
Grown up as I've ever felt. Me and my wife talking about things that we can do in the evening, right, with our daughter. And we have a bike trailer. And we go, we really need to start riding bikes more. That'd be pretty fun. Well, we have 7 or 8 bikes.
Right.
They're all
from all the rental properties.
They're all really crappy bikes, right?
Yeah,
and me leaving them on the side of the house to rot in the snow and the sun
probably made it worse.
It did make it worse.
For the value of all those, you could get like one.
Black widows are living within those bikes right now. And so I said, hey, how about we start fresh, buy 2 new bikes, right? And we take care of them. And those are our adult bikes.
Right.
Okay.
And my
grown-up
wife said,
bikes.
you know what? That's a great idea, Anthony.
Yeah.
So you know what I did?
No, but you've been doing this since
Yeah.
2019. You've been looking at bikes.
I know.
He has.
I know.
God, that's right.
He has been looking at bikes.
He's been looking forever, since
Forever.
pre-COVID times.
Yeah, and COVID put that kibosh because all of a sudden
Yeah.
when you were ready, the bikes were gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No bikes.
Everybody was
Cottages.
buying
Yeah.
bikes at that time.
And then
Crazy.
inflation has caused
Yeah.
pricing and supply to just
Yeah.
be ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I thought all was forlorn for you.
Yeah, and I would never ride a bicycle ever again, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, right? Running a sale right now on GT Aggressor Pros, $299. I was like,
$700 bike
Yeah.
on sale for $299.
and I'm like,
Okay,
that's
a pretty.
that's a
freaking-
pretty crazy deal.
It's a pretty
right?
crazy deal.
Asked my wife, I said, hey, what do you think we get in on this? And she goes, oh my gosh. She's like, that might actually be a really good idea. Went down there, right?
Yeah.
Not only did I get a bike with a scratch on it, right? I got a bike with a scratch on it that I got a discount on, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Pretty awesome. Got another bike, right? No scratches on it. Got it home, scratch came off. I got a crazy good discount on only 2 bikes, right? But now I'm ready to ride.
Once
So-
again, for the lawyers, we are not sponsored by Dick's.
no, it's sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods or your GT or anything
Or
for
any
that
of
matter.
these.
But I will say I'm really happy that I have a bicycle. This is my first adult bike I've owned. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That wasn't
doesn't have
a
motor in it.
repossession.
That wasn't a repossession. It doesn't have a motor in it. So, needless to say, you guys can catch me out on the Boise trails. You'll see me in my full Fox gear.
Yeah.
Or what's a brand that people
Yeah,
wear?
Fox is a brand.
It's
Yeah.
a brand that
He can
people
just
wear.
still wear all his Alpine Star
So,
stuff.
yeah,
Well, you can wear Alpine Stars. They
And
have all
I'll
that
probably
stuff.
be posing, on the mountain.
A lot of
right?
pics.
And you're probably going to wonder why my tires are so clean. It's because I like to keep things pure.
Yeah, you
and I
took the
actually
quick detailer up there
don't
with you.
want my bike to get dirty. So mainly I'll be staying on the pavement. So
All right.
I dig that. Mhm.
Thought you guys would
Just
enjoy
wanted
that.
to say that and welcome
Oh,
to
it's
the
very nice.
welcome to the club. I
Down-
rode my bike today because of in honor of you riding
did,
your
yeah.
bike.
Yeah.
But you still put it in the back of the truck and drove to work.
Yeah. I
He
know.
rode
I
it
mean,
once
But he
Yes.
was. He was riding it around the parking lot when I pulled up.
Yep, I was actually just around the studio here, first
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So
well, the tire. We didn't want to get the tires dirty.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
no,
Gotta
that's
keep
true.
it clean. I already coated that bike too.
Yep.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Proud of
So
you.
jumping straight into this for Q&A
Yeah.
Thursday, we are ready to finally answer some detailing questions. So, of course, we have Dan Pfeiffer showing up with a good afternoon and word up from Minnesota, USA. Happy Friday Eve, TRC gang. Starting a wheels-off full correction and coating project tonight on the new-ish Jeep. Very nice. Very
Nice.
fun.
Nice.
Well, enjoy, Dan. And we got Dino here. Hi, guys. Missing a lot of shows lately. Just don't got time to watch it. Prepped my car for sale and repaired it for the past 2 weeks. Bought a new one. Old beater, but maintained. On Sunday and yesterday...
Nice.
Something happened. Yesterday, my gearbox cylinder that moves clutch went kaboom.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh,
that's fun.
no.
That's good.
Okay. So now I have another thing to repair for a few weeks because everything in front must come down. Oh. Yeah, good luck with
Take
that.
that
I mean,
car
know,
apart.
sorry-
that's a chance to
bud.
listen to a lot of shows while you're busy with
That's
that.
always the worst when you get something, you buy something, and then everything breaks on it. That's my biggest fear.
Because you think,
I'm
man, I
hoping
got a
that-
great deal, and then you realize why it was such a deal.
I'm hoping that doesn't happen with my new bicycle,
Yeah, I don't
right?
think
Yeah, but that's a new bike. Like, he bought something used, which is always...
Yeah.
There's
You
a
need to get
risk
that-
involved.
We
Well-
need to get that slime in the tires.
I mean, let's just be real here. That happened with Dane's Montero. It happened with
yeah.
Dane's Mazda B3000.
Very, very risky
It happened
purchases.
with Dane's Volvo. It happened with Dane's Ford Flex. It happened
My
with
Volvo was actually fine.
Dane's
Yeah, I
brand new Toyota Tacoma. That was weird, right? It's such a reliable
Brand new
vehicle.
car, and you had to
Wouldn't
take
have
it right
thought-
into the
Wouldn't have thought you'd
dealer.
had to take it to the dealer right after his tailgate got dented in
Yeah.
because he seesawed. And then not only that,
Project
there
car
was,
was worth
I mean,
it.
there was also the other situation with the truck.
that booty and
with
the,
that booty.
and the accident.
You guys make
Yeah.
that sound... Gee, it wasn't an... Oh, my
all that
God.
bad
You're going to
stuff
make me
happened
just
after owning
lose
that.
my...
Crazy. So G
Curve
Davis
the wheel
saying,
like a little bit.
when I Googled Canadian smoke today, the first result was a pic of Alex Duar enjoying a water aerobics class in Louisiana.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
Actually, you know what?
Dino
I'm gonna-
says, hope you guys are good and a healthy peace out.
Yes, of
Good luck,
course.
man.
Thank you.
Enjoy working on the car.
Good luck to you. I'm going to ask if somebody could go to my desk and pull off my American flag sock koozie from the top of my speaker. If you see it there, it's on the left speaker. One of you, if you
Dane,
wouldn't
we
mind.
don't
I'd
want
love
your
that for the
socks.
Tomboy Can.
We don't
I
want
want to
your
have a festive koozie to go along with all the,
Should have
decor
thought of
to
that before you came
I
in
should
30
have.
seconds before the show started.
But you should have thought of a hat. So
But
well,
I
we're
just-
even.
We don't appreciate you taking your socks
use
off
this
and putting them on
koozie.
drinks.
It would be be nice. That's all I'm saying.
You can use this as
Oh,
a koozie.
I think that's a bit much. It would not
set
balance.
that in there. Tips over.
It would not balance at all.
Franco says, sup,
Sup,
homies.
homies.
We have Kimberly MC says, greetings from NASCAR territory.
What you doing down in
wow.
NASCAR country?
David Cervante saying, what's up, y'all? What's up, man?
What's up?
Alex saying, happy Friday Eve, TRC fam. All geared up for Canada's birthday, July 1st.
Nice.
Enjoy it.
Man, you guys just had to beat us.
So
by
also,
3 days,
fun
huh?
fact, July 1st, first day of the Tour de France.
Oh,
Or France.
Tour de France.
Super Duck.
Superado.
Superauto 2K saying, checking in from Georgia and all the info and laughs.
Thank you, man.
you,
Appreciate
Superauto.
it.
Appreciate it.
Welcome aboard.
Franco saying, giving some peace signs. We have Jeff
Yep.
C that says, is forced safe on glass as long as it's used out of direct sunlight and not allowed to dry?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say so.
Direct sunlight. Don't.
I just,
Mess
I
with
would.
that.
As
I
long
wouldn't
as you're out
let
of the
it,
sun and you're not letting it dry.
just don't let it dry.
I spray Forced on the front windshield all the time.
Do you?
That's how I get everything like cleaned and scrubbed and
Does a good job.
stuff.
Pure. And Joey Walensky says, hello, all you fine people. Obviously,
back.
Joey's feeling pretty good lately.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
getting
hope you're
rolling.
feeling good.
He has his
Well, he was saying a couple days ago they installed a turbo whistle into one of the ventricles.
on
So now he can, under
He
the
can
end of the
bub
arc
rub
reactor.
under the arc reactor.
Yeah.
So he's now
he's
got
ready.
like a blow off valve sound whenever he's just walking.
Now he's got a whiner on his
Exertion,
ticker.
like if he gets ready to race,
Yeah.
there's some purging,
Yeah.
and sometimes it comes out of the ears, sometimes it's
wild.
not. But when he's
Thank you.
ready to roll, and you
Yeah.
got to watch out.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Not bad.
long legs.
Dane, that is the trashiest thing I have ever seen. It is so trashy. And watching you slide that on,
Crushing the can, breaking your can.
there we go.
it hurts.
so-
Perfect.
it's so
very, very festive.
I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know what the
That's-
temperature capability of that is, and if
Neither
it has
do I. We're
any-
going to find out together.
any way to keep that cold.
This other one's just smiling. I'm just going to leave that there. All right.
I don't
so
want your baby
anyway,
Right?
Fletch
We're now
Fletcher
feeling
saying,
festive.
"What's up, TRC crew? Starting off one SO to the TRC packing crew. Shout out! Not a drop of my chemicals was spilled during any of my many shipments, thanks to their expert packing skills.
Nice.
Oh,
Fletcher.
thank
we
you.
will we will
Appreciate
let them
that.
know the good news.
yeah,
I hope they have it on their big TV out there.
I hope
Who
so.
knows?
Did you see that TV?
Yeah.
Freaking huge, man.
So surround sound system too.
So-
That's how much we love our Packers.
Yeah.
for
So
the
it
summer.
was my mom's mission to come up with something that would fit out there for those guys that wanted to have sound and they wanted to add picture. And
Yeah.
I told her, like, okay,
They want
find something
music.
with a simple remote, so like a Roku style TV, like a TCL or Element, whatever they had. It's not the most expensive, but find the biggest one of those
Yeah,
you
it's like
can.
an 85 inch.
And it was like an 85 or an 86 inch. And I said, it may seem like it's going to be huge, but when you put it on that wall, it's going to shrink a bit. So just understand, like in that big of a space, it's suddenly not going to seem quite
Yeah,
as
it's
large
in the
anymore.
warehouse. next
So
to
yeah,
the
it's
vacuum.
in the big warehouse back where we used to shoot our videos. But I'm so happy they got that in the Sonos sandbars. It's an awesome setup. So
Dude, they
I
got-
hope you guys
they
are
had-
enjoying it.
Music videos
Yeah, I walked
playing.
in. They had some Bruno
Oh, heck
Mars
yeah.
playing.
Dude,
I
yeah,
was
they
like,
got-
all right, this is
I'm
pretty
like,
sweet.
this
Having
is
a good
pretty
time.
sweet. And then they said that during like festive days, whatever it is, they'll play movies on there.
Yeah.
Right? Like they were talking about how Christmas, like we want to play a bunch of Christmas movies while we're sitting here packing. I'm like, absolutely,
Yeah.
right? That'd be
That's
a ton
awesome.
of fun.
And then like last year during the World Cup, they had rolled in one of our TV stands,
Right.
in so they could watch the game.
This will be so much better.
So they'll be able to do that again this year.
pretty awesome.
Just super stoked.
and
for
with
them.
better
So,
sound, too.
yes,
Jamie the Cleaner, smash the thumbs up and have the glizzies on standby.
Jamie,
Thank you,
we need
Jamie.
you to do a
Please
slop
do.
dog feature. Don't ever forget. We need you to do one.
Yes.
You need to try it.
And
All
then,
right.
the one who shall remain nameless,
Happy Friday, kids.
Tyler Kevin. Happy Friday, kids.
Hans,
Tyler
Abend.
Keith or whatever. Tyler Kevin.
We were really messing up
Hans
names last
saying
week.
Abend.
Thank you, Hans.
Jamie the Cleaner saying happy birthday, Grimace.
Oh, boy.
And then Tyler Kevin saying, I hope you all have a great week so far. And Shine Your Light Detailing howdy from hot and steamy Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Why
Nice.
is it steamy?
I don't know. Mike saying, I'm assuming that YouTube noti earlier was a false alarm sale. Lol, when's it dropping? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Then Joey Belinsky saying, do we pronounce a grimace like Versace? Grimace.
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 And then Jamie the Cleaner saying, I'm buying so many Murica mitts.
Grimace.
Kimberly saying, it's great to see them transform the streets, but it's another to be stuck in traffic for 26 minutes and travel half a mile. I think Canadian Smokes visa is about to expire. All right. And then Super Duck saying it's no hat Thursday.
Until it wasn't.
Mike Reyes saying embrace the baldness. Franco saying saying hello. Han saying good to see those Dutch flag colors on the mics. You're right, man. And then Alex saying, is that a freedom mitt?
There's a lot of comments just going back and forth, the commentary here.
CJ Burns says Dane seems to have a problem with premature release.
What the video, man?
And then Franco says, looks like you're all wearing homecoming mums. Like we all have little corsages on our...
Hey, yeah, it's just a little pin on.
Shine Your Light saying it's wet sanding Corvette day today.
Good
That's
times.
always a good time.
Oop, it
And
jumped.
Jeff C saying, have you guys had a chance to try out Mountain Dew Summer Freeze? It has Blue Bead Maker vibes. So yes, I did try it. Augie got some. He saw it and he goes, why haven't I gotten a bottle from you? And I said, they haven't stopped by with a sample.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, then I need to buy this so I can be the first kid in Boise again to try it.
Oh.
And I said, okay, we were at the grocery store. So I'm sure he wasn't. But I pretended and said, all right, let's try it. We got home and he's like, this is good. And I took a drink. It's pure rocket pop. It's melted rocket pop in a bottle. So it does have Blue Bead Maker vibes.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, I like that.
Well, Alex says, I love the Spanish influence with the IK bottle on the sticker.
Nice.
And then Joey saying, Alex, have you ever seen so much freedom in your life?
Likely
and then
not.
Jamie says, Nate entered his prime in 2023. My God, the stickers this year. Yeah,
Nate's been killing it.
Nate's so Nate got kind of a new lease on life with the we've kind of let him just turn him loose. Before it was, by committee or hey, let's come up with a couple different thumbnails and let's all choose and pick. But now it's like, Nate, what do you got?
Just
and he
have
goes,
fun with
this is it. And we go, all right, I like it.
Yeah. No, I much prefer just letting somebody let your freak flag fly.
It's pretty fun.
Dane, that's the weirdest thing you could have said.
I get it, Dane.
Dane says that often in his personal life.
I just wanted to make sure I said it real clearly so I didn't accidentally say something
He
else.
actually yells that sometimes on a Sunday morning when he's got a coffee mug. And he's standing out in his bathrobe.
His robe,
on his deck.
Yeah.
He goes, Boise. Good morning. Let your freak flag fly.
And then a gust.
See, it's hard to say
and
fast.
And then a gust of wind comes to his robe.
Yep.
And I'm just like, I'm
whips
awake.
it open.
Yeah.
Whips it open, and the neighbors are like,
He hasn't pants on.
What? Get out of here, man. But he's higher than them.
Fletcher
Save me, Fletch.
says, I'm stoked to share with you guys that after a couple of years hiatus, I am officially reopening the mobile detail doors.
Nice.
And of course, you guys are helping me do that. Thanks again. Fletch, that's awesome,
Thank
man.
you, Fletch.
Happy to hear
Congratulations.
Han saying, yet another sticker I can't get. I might send thousands of emails complaining about that.
It's okay, Hans. You're very
I
good.
know.
Those emails, Hans to Thomas.
Maybe, if you're going to be a wax duck, maybe we just slip one in a bag.
You might have to grab a few. John always
But see, now that I say that,
Here's
there's going to be
what's up.
other people
No,
going to
here's
wax
what's
duck who are
up.
going to be like, where's mine?
You're going to have to just make a small kit for only Hans.
Okay. So apologies to Graham and all our other friends who turn up at Wagstock and expect one.
Yep, you
Hans,
guys are all out of luck.
Just, man.
Hans literally bought like $1,000 setup from us and had it shipped.
It's hard to
So
say no to that. So
it's okay. He is a super fan for a reason.
Really
my
is.
guy Kirby saying, afternoon TRC crew, that is an awesome Eagle logo for this year's event.
Yes.
Franco says, can we get a squirrel sticker? Maybe, you never know.
What holiday celebrates a squirrel?
Yeah. Car Freak saying, hey guys, great to see you.
Hey,
CJ
hey.
Burns says DSMs were made in Normal, Illinois.
Yes.
Now the Rivian cars are made there.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of normal jokes out there, but I get it.
David Cervantes says, Anthony, no field fires this year, okay?
Yeah.
Keep that place.
We'll see what happens,
Fire-free.
right? Sometimes I like to reminisce of that time just because it really kept things spicy for the 4th.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
Hot.
Kevin Monzone saying, hey, good afternoon. Please explain the main difference between paint gloss and Dream Maker, apart from the price. Both are gloss amplifiers, so what is the main use for
They're
each
actually very
one?
different.
Let me do
wanna
this.
do that one?
Go for it.
I got this. Paint gloss. It's a traditional quick detailer, right? It's going to have mostly quick detailing properties, meaning that you can safely encapsulate and lift dirt from a surface while leaving behind a very small amount of protection, typically coming from the wax or the carnauba wax built within paint gloss. Paint gloss technically has more cleaning properties than it does protection properties, meaning that it's meant to remove light dust, fingerprints. It's going to have lubricity for using it as a clay bar lubricant or anything like that. You can still use it as a drying aid, but for the most part, it's going to be a spot quick clean with a little bit of gloss added. A waterless wash is going to have much more cleaning capabilities than that of a quick detailer, but paint gloss is going to be that perfect middle ground between cleaning and leaving behind a little bit of something, right? So it's a perfect little quick touch-up product that people like to use for multiple different things. Whereas Dream Maker is going to be essentially a pure gloss enhancer. So it's meant to really be applied to the paint, be able to really bring out as much depth and gloss as possible. And it's a very short-term kind of gain that you get from Dream Maker, but it can last anywhere from a couple days to a week or so. It does leave behind a little bit of something as well that's going to change the surface tension of a vehicle to where it has more slickness than that of paint gloss. So Dream Maker, again, it's going to feel better than maybe paint gloss would, but the trade-off there is that Dream Maker has no cleaning capabilities at all whatsoever. So if you spray it on dust, you're smearing dust around into your paint until the towel lifts it away, whereas paint gloss is actually going to do a good job in removing that dust with the towel. So in short, Dream Maker, short, sweet, really only designed for one thing: add a lot of gloss, make the vehicle slick, and take it to a car show or take photos, do whatever you want to do. Paint gloss is going to be able to do much more than that, but has less of an effect on the way that the vehicle is going to look.
It's all about your priorities. That's it.
Is that?
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Exactly.
Exactly right.
Dream Maker can't clean, paint gloss can't.
Yeah.
Brett G.
Bam.
Let's talk about the sticker, but sized for Trans Am hood. Very nice.
Let me make sure.
And Joey Belinsky saying this mitt is way cooler than the last one. And then Franco says, does that mitt come without the cuff? No cuffs, no scuffs. No, you just tuck it in.
This cuff is fine.
It's
dude.
a scuffless cuff.
Yeah, you just tuck it.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Tuck the cuff.
There you go.
Tuck the cuff.
Tuck the scuffless cuff.
And then next page, Dane.
Yep. 4. We're on page 4.
We are. Anthony, the organizer. And then Joey, new front, definitely crazy. Or new font, definitely crazy. Car Freak, wow, that's a total Backstreet picture about Dane. Alex saying Dane was already buried once on this show.
It's
Jamie
true.
the cleaner says housekeeping doesn't end until Grimace says it's over. That's from 20 minutes ago. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then Franco says forced tips.
I mean, I guess
Great.
what would happen if you left forced in your hair for that long?
Pull some color out, Dane.
It might.
Tom Chicago.
Hey,
Anthony.
Tom.
My steering wheel is totally shot as I accidentally peeled the leather down to the bare metal about 3 inches long. Now I'm really embarrassed.
Tom,
New wheel is coming.
Are you picking at it? Are you picking at it?
Are you just like...
How is it? How you said you accidentally peeled. You know it's peeling. You know you shouldn't be messing with it. But with the new steering wheel on the way, I will give you a pass here. But I think you need to take care of this new one, right? And maybe even frame the old one as a lesson to not
Of
do
what
what
not to do.
What
Well,
not to
yeah,
do.
or didn't you you put a cover on one of those steering wheels?
Yeah, I
but
did.
if he's already down to bare metal,
You're down to
The damage is done.
probably damaged.
the damage
That's a lot of layers, Tom,
is
that you got through.
done.
It's like I chiseled it away. The one who shall remain nameless: Tom, Kevin, Tony, Timothy, Ryan. What's his name? Kevin. Is it Kevin or
Kevin.
Keith?
I think it's Kevin.
We had 2 people mixed up last
What
time.
is good,
and now I'm more
inexpensive
confused.
throwaway towel for tree sap, tar, grease, etc.
Oh,
245s are great.
245s are great.
White towels specifically. Yeah, those are good. All great.
the
for that.
245s are great. We also have a utility towel.
Yep.
But eventually, though,
We were working on something. Don't
we're
worry
working
about
on
it.
something.
For that.
Jamie the cleaner says, "Shout out to new bikes."
New
I
bike day
know.
is always the best day of the year.
Is
Tell you
it
that.
really?
It is.
So some people have multiple new bike days in a year.
I don't know. Those that can afford it.
That can
yes.
afford it, yeah.
But new bike day always is a lot. When I got my bike and it was new bike day, the first thing that Steve said to me when I pulled up New bike day, and gave me a big hug. And I was like, oh my God, it is new bike day. Like,
That's crazy. You didn't give me a hug and say new bike day.
I'm sorry. I should have done that.
That's fine.
Missed opportunity.
But with that said, though, I'm really looking forward to the days on the trails that we're going to have together. Right? Yeah. Me and you up in the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, the problem was you were wheeling your bike in. I was wheeling mine in, and I was worried they were going to start fighting.
Yeah. Like cats.
Yeah.
Two dogs.
We tried to keep them apart. They were rearing up and stuff like a pair of horses. Yeah. So we just wanted to keep them a bit apart, let them smell each other and get around each other before we
get acclimated.
Pretty well. Yeah. G. Davis says, I hope I can join in with a couple with the couple from the Honda car meet when they give Anthony's eulogy.
That's a good one, G. That is a good one. Then Superato asking the real questions. New bike coated yet? So I offered Anthony a product last night to coat his bike in that he said, I got lots of coatings. I'm going to put them on there.
So I ended up using G-Technic C5 just because I had like half a bottle that I need to probably use. I needed to use. And
it's just a fine product.
And I still had a bunch of applicators. I'm like, you know what? Screw it, dude. I'm going to C5 the bike, which is going to be fine because it's perfectly safe on powder coat. And for what it's worth, that bike's not going to go out in the rain or anything like that. I'm not going to go out right in the rain for fun. So that coating's probably going to last as long as it can with proper maintenance, right? A little quick detailing. Bike detailing, right? It was funny. As I was coating that bike last night, I was sitting there thinking to myself, obviously there's a market for the bike detailing. There's kits out there for people to coat and clean and clean.
Makes an entire bike lineup.
And all of that, right? There's a bike coating, right, from a Diamond Pro Tech.
And G-Tech.
And G-Technic. Yeah. But it was kind of funny because I go, is there somebody out there?
Dodo Juice makes one too.
Is there somebody out there very similar to our friend Steve over at Dirt Dart, who is coating these bikes for people or putting the PPF on these bikes for people when they get new bikes? That is a $300 bike. It does not need to be have.
No, but the shop across the street from Dane's house, Powerhouse Bikes, that's what they do.
Yeah.
But those bikes cost as much as a car.
Well, me and Levi, we went over on our lunch break over to George's
found some $10,000 bikes very easily.
And we looked at $10,000 bikes and I was like, oh my God, that's like.
Did you see the difference?
That's what 30 of my bike, right, or whatever it is. Yeah. I can't even imagine, man. That's pretty nuts having a $10,000 bike. But Matt Mormon, right? He's had a couple bikes that were well over a couple grand that he ended up coating and doing some stuff too. But
you look at that level, and if you're going like to Bauerhaus to buy a custom built bike, and you're going to pay $10,000, having that frame coated, having PPF installed in certain panels, makes a huge difference. Especially I look at how I lean my bike up on stuff all the time. Yeah. I talked to Matt. I was like, we need to figure out a way to start making some PPF cutouts that you can start doing for just bikes so we can throw some on there. Because I would love to put that on there nowadays, even though it's all chipped and scratched now. Yeah. But I look at that and go, God dang, I should have done that when it was new. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I can see that because.
I think the world's going to go that way. And we found a kit at George's, textured PPF. Yeah. With a printing inside of it of like a wolf. Whoa. That you could put on the bike.
Kind of tacky, though.
We could get that for Dane for his bike.
Yeah, we could get it for his bike.
You just want to give me the tacky bike.
No, it's super cool.
It's super cool.
You guys want me to be embarrassed. You guys want me to
and it looks really cool and
bad time and people point and laugh.
People go, oh, that's pretty nice.
I'm going to get very self-conscious.
I wouldn't write it.
I think it would look really
Anyways, I just thought it was a kind of funny thing with learning get more into the bike world of things, right? And thinking as I'm detailing this thing, as I'm coding it, how many other people are really doing this themselves, or how many people are aware that you can do that?
Yeah.
Probably not that many.
It's the awareness. I guess that's my biggest curiosity thing is the awareness thing. Because we saw some guys going to that bike shop, right, who were out there looking at $6,000-$7,000 bikes walking around, and I go, so you're just gonna buy that and ride it, and you're not gonna
basically
protect it?
No, a lot of people don't. They don't even think about that.
They don't know that the protection exists.
Yeah, no, it is pretty wild. People don't think about that at all.
How many people who own a car even know that coating exists?
So I coated Hadley's new bike. I coated my bike. Carly's bike hasn't been coated, but I used to polish it and put a paint sealant on it. I used a lot of bead maker on that bike for a long time. My old Cruiser, it gets bead maker. It's matte black.
Yeah.
Augie's bike, when we got it, I coated it for him just because. And my reasonings for that is when I clean all my bikes, I literally just pull out my pressure washer. I'll spray a little degreaser on the spots, and I pressure wash them off, and then I just dry them, and it's great. And then I hit them with a quick detailer, and I'm done. So it makes it easy to clean the bike, more so than back in the day when I would destroy a mountain bike, and then I try and wash it, and I'm like, God dang, this dirt's like still stuck in the paint, and you can't really grab a towel and scrub it off because now you're just adding scratches to the bottom of it. And there's a lot of that. So it is, and I think as bikes have become more, especially with e-bikes and pricing going up, it is going to become more and more of a thing that I think bike shops need to understand. Yeah. For customers, that they can provide these levels of protection. Maybe it's an add-on, just like a dealership, or the detail shops, it's a potential add-on, partner with some bike shops, and maybe create a flyer, like a trifold flyer that says, like, buying a new bike, think about getting it coated at Anthony and Levi's Amateur PDR Detail Shop.
I just drop off business. I just drop off business cards at the bike shop. I'm like, hey, you guys aren't doing this. This doesn't affect your business at all whatsoever. Here's some business cards I'm going to drop off for people that want to, put ceramic coat your bike.
I coat a couple of their sales staff's bikes.
Literally, you know how long it took me to coat those 2 bikes last night?
About 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was literally, I think it was like 20 minutes for both bikes.
Yeah, you charge $150.
Granted, they were brand new, but
you could charge $100, $150 on those.
Jeez.
Yeah, panel wiped them, coated them. Yeah. Wiped off the coating. Said, wow, that was really easy.
Yeah, how long does that take? Not much.
Really easy.
Dane will have his done by the end of the weekend.
And it's just funny because,
even I could do it quick.
When somebody goes and spends $5,000 on a bike, they go, well, it's an extra couple $100, right? I could literally make a couple $100 in 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, just something to think about. Randy Ricochet, I think a fellow biker, right? I think, is that in his profile?
It's him taking off some sweet jumps.
Yeah, right? Says, happy Thursday, y'all, from almost as deep south as South California. Yeah, almost.
Almost. Anthony or Alex saying, looking forward to Anthony's reviews on the best bike shorts, providing the best taint protection. And then Super Auto saying, crotch gel pads. I wore mine today.
I was making the comparison. It's like a brass
Are they
instrument.
A cooling pad?
Because I feel like
lips. Now they do. Mine is different. Mine is old.
Oh.
I need to get new shorts. That's what I need to get.
So I'm not wanting to wear bike shorts. I'm just going to wear cargo shorts.
You can do that. You can just wear shorts.
Just normal shorts.
So I'm wearing cargo shorts today, and I would put what's known as a chamois on underneath.
Okay.
And that way it protects it. Keeps a little more cushion for the push-in when I'm riding.
A little powder down there.
A little power down there. And that way it doesn't hurt as bad.
Mm-hmm. Sure. But how are you going to build that callus when you keep protecting?
No, Dane, you build that callus with or without that.
You're just going to grow an extra pad.
The way that sounds,
You'll grow that. You'll grow that callus. But the point is, it does help. It gives a benefit of, it's like Dane putting that extra tall gel pad on the seat.
Yeah.
Like it's already a giant, big, cushy seat, but now he's added a backrest and a gel pad too.
Well, there's no backrest.
You're still going to
no, there's not.
He took one of the Viper chair ones and screwed it in.
I welded it on there.
Because then he kicks his legs up on the handlebars and then just cruises like that. That's how he does his wheelies.
He put the front pegs on so that way he could put his feet out.
Basically a chopper now.
He's running his e-bike.
So funny. Jamie the Cleaner says, big Judd gang and...
Wait, we went a whole page. Hold on. You guys talked so long it kicked us over. Wow, yeah, we got to go back.
Oh, man.
Holy cow.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, we're on page 5.
Yep, big Judd gang.
Go 5.
And
lots
then...
of hellos. Whoa, it jumped again. Jeez.
Okay. Eddie's saying, what up?
Fletch, Dane, this one you'll appreciate. I just completed brake calipers, brake rotors, brake hoses, ball joints, wheel and spindle bearings, and CV replacements on my 95 Montero.
Nice.
I hope you have.
Do you want the things that Dane
don't
wouldn't?
Have positive camber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically all the stuff I
Tires on
just
the
did on
back
my
of his
Flex,
car were
but
like this.
On a 95 Montero. Shout out.
Man, that car was horrible.
It really was a pile.
Han saying, don't put that sock on the door.
God. Okay.
cons.
Shine Your Light saying, I'm making a new detailing product as we speak. And then Eddie saying, hashtag fake detailers. Shout out to Opti. And then Claire Bear, shout out to the Rag Company.
Hey,
and
thanks.
then Jamie, shout out to Rags. And then
There's a lot of shout outs. Why not?
In Focus saying, Super Auto calling him detailing Dr. Concoction. And then In Focus, stuck inside for the past 2 days. Air quality is listed as dangerous from the smoke blowing into Pittsburgh from Canada.
What's your AQI
man?
there?
That's no fun.
Is it over like 200? Right,
Craig says, hey guys, I just sent out a quote for a trucking company for their sleeper cabs. Fingers crossed I get that contract. Going to try and use only rinseless for the exterior. Wish me luck. Good luck, Craig.
Yeah,
Nice,
good
dude.
luck.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Franco says he seems to have circumcised that koozie.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
G. Dave says, I hope in that replay you guys blur out Dane putting that koozie on. Dane, what are you doing? Jamie the Cleaner, shout out to the Packers.
The added sound effects.
And then everyone's saying to stay safe.
Oh, boy.
And then Super Auto. Dane, did you crochet those sock koozies?
No, but they look like it. Isn't it just adorable? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Joey saying, shout out to Sonos Sound Systems. My entire house rumbles.
Yes.
Nice.
Sonos
Now
rocks.
TRC Packers are the real MVP.
Yes. True
And
that.
then
TRC Packers.
Shine Your Light Packers and
Green
Green
Bay
Bay Packers. Super Auto says, slop dogs in the swamp. That sounds like a delight.
That
I
actually
actually would enjoy
Those
that.
dogs sound lost.
If somebody said, like, you know, the visual of us on a fan boat, right?
Oh, boy.
How do we
Cruising,
build a fan boat?
cruising through the Everglades,
Because you and
right?
I are not strong swimmers, so
Yeah.
we're going to be wearing life jackets.
Yeah, how is it I'm the best swimmer of the trio?
Listen,
Because you're
I
more
feel-
flexible than
I
either
feel
of us.
100% capable of building a
guess.
fan boat, but also having a spot for bicycle parking, right?
I like
so
that.
we'll have like a little parking thing. So when we dock,
Carrier.
when we're dry docking,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
We just
When we dry dock, we're able to hop off, pop on the bikes. Dane, however, is
Yeah.
up on
No.
attached to a parachute, so he's going to have to find a way to
in the
get
air,
down.
right? Kind of hovering around, eating a slop dog up there, dripping chili on us, and we're like, Dane,
hot.
please stop dripping the chili. He's like, please get me down from here. It's not
Well, that's
safe.
why we have umbrella hats.
There was a 30-second period where that was almost going to be our idea for the Father's Day special. It was a little video using green screen and me parasailing above
Yeah,
the bike, dropping
so
slop dog.
Don't think that won't happen, Dane.
I
Still
don't think
won't
that'll
happen,
happen
Dane.
now.
But the fan boat we will do a build here on the Rag Company YouTube channel. It's our fan
promise
it's our
that.
fan boat build.
Well, now we sold the Supra, so we can
Yeah.
do that.
We
I
got
think
the
they'd
funds
rather
back.
use that money
Dane,
for other
keep
purposes.
in
build a
mind,
fan
our
boat.
fan boat build's gonna be much cheaper, right? It's gonna consist of some Viper industrial fans, right?
I thought you were
Couple
going
of
to say
those.
the chair, and you're like, that's the
Couple
boat.
of those,
That's
couple
the hull.
kayaks.
No, well, we're not gonna get kayaks. We're gonna do logs. We're gonna do
Okay.
we're gonna do a log thing where a Honda generator, right in the
Yeah.
middle.
Are you just gonna
that
leave the logs
those
flat at the
fans
front, or are you gonna
connected
shave
to?
them?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm. I like
So
it. You know, sculpt
hopefully
them.
those fans are pretty powerful. We're gonna build
Yeah,
enough
and
air.
we've
to
got
actually
lots of
get
cardboard
speed.
across the way, so that's going to be able to be our ability to steer.
Oh,
Yep.
boy.
We're going to have those connected to each
It's
other.
more so the crocodiles and the alligators that I'm worried about down there in the deep
Want a little
south.
the river opens next week.
Yeah. Well,
We can
here's-
totally take it down the river.
But here's why I'm not afraid, though, right? We're on that fan boat.
Or we go
through-
up to Arrow Rock.
We're on the fan boat going through the Everglades, right? Let's just say we've established that, right? We have our bicycle parking. We got Dane up in the air parasailing, right?
yeah.
We have the fans going. You know what I'm going to do to protect us? Frog gigging, right?
Oh, yeah, you got your trident.
I have my trident. That's how I'm going to protect our boat
Keep it out of the
from the
blades.
gators,
Yeah.
right?
You know what? I got a different idea for you guys. You guys might actually like this. You know how in like cruise ships and stuff, sometimes like for people who don't like to actually go diving, they make those glass bottom like kayaks or those glass bottom, boats and stuff like that. What if we went to the junkyard and we built the body that we're on out of car doors with power windows so we could then open beneath us just to reach down and through
But
when
that
you
would
want
sink
to.
the boat.
But it's not the part touching the water. You have pontoons in the water. You have your logs. But then it's raised
I
up,
see where
and you
you're- I
you
see
use a
where
power
you're
switch,
going.
and the
I see.
windows open, and you get a nice splash
We
from
could
underneath.
just do a sunroof, though.
Well,
Well, you could do a but I'm talking like multiple windows. You got two
just a
sides of a
metal
car.
roof.
You flip it like this, and you put them back
Dane,
to back. You weld it down
why
the
is
middle.
your seat in the car, Dane, sitting in the window, letting the water splash up?
Ejectocito
Yeah, up
comes,
on you.
Except you fall in.
Yeah.
Trying to stay cool.
He's like, this feels good.
It's just like you're just on a giant bidet.
Alligators, though. You started some bumps.
Slop dogs in the swamp. Randy Ricochet saying, shout out to KCX Ulex. It did an amazing job removing the paint transfer from my car after my wife drove into the exterior garage wall. Always make sure the gear indicator shows reverse when you want to back up. Yeah. Randy, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Jamie the Cleaner saying, shout out to Ulex. My guy says, ads are back, breaking up the live. Sorry, Kirby.
I'm sorry, Kirby.
Jamie the Cleaner saying, wake up, sniff Ulex, party. That's the way to do it. Mm-hmm.
Probably shouldn't make a habit of that. Just saying.
Then Claire Bear saying, who's that stud right next to Anthony's ripped pic in the background? That's Aaron.
That is Aaron.
Of customer service here at the Rag Company.
You'll get to know him better tomorrow.
You can give him a call if you have any questions or problems with your order.
Unfortunately, he's happily married. Maybe fortunately, but he's happily married. I'm sorry. He's taken, but he's a great guy. We love him to death. Yep. So Eddie Cologne says, shout out to my sponsor, American Express.
Yeah, he's stuck at the mall, the Boys Town Square right now.
What is he doing there?
They're shopping.
Okay.
Doing a little shopping, picking things up, right?
Looking at some stuff.
Coming to the big city in Idaho.
Yeah. They're going to be here at Rag Company tomorrow. Come by to visit, buy some products, do some stuff.
I think that'll be a ton of fun.
Thank you for joining us.
Randy says, EU, this is the way. And then we have Superado.
Jeff says, Eddie Cologne, you mean an enabler. And then Larry Singleton saying, Sup Home Slices. Jamie the Cleaner saying, shout out to Freak Flags. And then Eddie with, what was his? Only, it's a fat version. G. Davis, Nate owes his recent creative hot streak to legal separation and reasonable child support. He does not.
G. Davis has the answer to everything.
Eddie Cologne saying, shout out to all my Opti bros. The old is the new.
The new.
And then the he who shall remain nameless saying, but shout out to Ulex. That stuff's no joke. As a professional brake cleaner user for 20 years, I think the lingering odors of Ulex wins.
It's not for the faint of heart, but boy, is it effective.
Yes. I don't recommend breathing in the fumes of Ulex, as I did that myself just the other week. I will say
there are worse products out there. Certainly stronger, rougher on the olfactory sensors.
Things, right?
Yeah.
But if I were to prefer a penetrant smell, right?
Penetrating
oil smell, or like a adhesive remover smell. I don't know, dude. I really, weirdly enough, I like the smell of PB Blaster.
Oh, okay.
Like when I smell PB Blaster, I go, you know what I like about it? I smell it and I go, someone's working when I'm not, right? Yeah. And it's the PB Blaster.
It smells like
because the PB Blaster continues to work.
For up to 48 hours.
When you have set that tool down, right? So it's the smell of work getting done.
Yeah.
And I like that when it's in my garage.
It finds the nooks and crannies.
I could have used it on those bolts yesterday.
It's cheap labor, am I right?
Yep. Dane figured that out, that's one of the very first things. If you know you have to put some bolts in, you soak them 24 to 48 hours before.
Big fan of soaking bolts. Soak those bolts.
We're big bolt soakers.
We soak them hard, man. Shine Your Light Detailing says, only Hans.
Only Hans.
And then Chris Marcial says, I'd rather drink some Tussin than smell Ulex.
Hans says, no, I won't sell them at Waxstock, but I will be bringing something. Larry Singleton, I used Ulex recently to get some sticky junk off my windshield when normal, reliable orange cleaner failed. #the GOAT.
I know what you mean about the orange cleaner, but Ulex is going to do a better job. For sure.
G. Davis, Dane has already reserved the family restroom at Waxstock for exclusive meet and greets alongside the swirl police. If you don't start your day with Ulex and end it with Tussin, you ain't living.
Oh, boy.
I feel like people have upper respiratory issues because of this combination.
No, this is a problem.
Dude, Joey now with a shout out to Tussin.
This is creating a nationwide
Franco
issue.
saying Tussinex. Franco saying Ulussin.
Oh, my God. This is just getting worse,
Stirred
guys.
Tussin shaking. Joey Belinsky says, I saw Jack was looking for some bougie influencers to try a new product. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Ooh, Joey, that could be you.
Could be you, buddy.
Could be.
And Mike's Auto Detailing popping in saying, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Okay, let's find out where we're at. Page 5 is where we currently are. Page 4. Moving on.
We got Shine saying, Mike. And then Director of Success, Chris saying, what's up, Boise? What's up, man? Mike saying, hello, Titan Tim. Shout out to Tucked Cuffs. Hello, Ulex. You might not be Tussin. Oh, my gosh. Everybody's
it's
here.
It's just all a bunch of jokes.
This is great.
Somewhere
Loving it.
We will get
guys.
a detailing question, I swear.
Good afternoon, everyone. From Scott Matern. How does anyone know how to release a hose stuck corroded onto a water spigot? PB Blaster
That's
friend.
Actually a very relevant
Throw
point.
some PB Blaster around that, and then grab yourself some wrenches and
give it a minute, let it do its work, and then
I think so. If you had to choose between only having a bottle of PB Blaster or only having a bottle of WD-40,
PB Blaster.
You're choosing PB Blaster?
9 times out of 10.
So because
I use WD-40 as a solvent to clean glue.
But WD-40 is a multi-purpose lubricant, right? Whereas technically PB Blaster is just a penetrating
It's
oil.
all about busting nuts. Yeah. That's what PB Blaster does.
I will say that PB Blaster has got me out of a tight nut situation more so than WD-40 has.
Well, that and your nut busting tool,
yeah,
you're able to get a lot of nuts busted quickly.
Well, the other thing too, I love it because whenever I use my Milwaukee, my 1,200 foot-pounds of nut busting torque, right? I smell PB Blaster from the residual on it.
It's gotta,
when it heats up.
It's like a cologne almost.
Speaking of heating up, when I took those bolts out, they were scorching afterwards.
How did it zip them out pretty good,
I mean, like everything else fought with it. I even used a breaker bar, and I was afraid I was going to like snap the head off.
Once you had those nuts in your hand, you almost dropped them because they were so hot.
That's right, hot nuts. But anyway, so the M18 did a great job. I really love that
thing.
Don't
call it the M18. You are undermining that. You are
actually tool name is not the M18.
Yeah, you're underselling it. You need to call it the half-inch Milwaukee Big Boy.
It's a Milwaukee half-inch impact driver M18 fuel.
That's
just
the
the battery.
Yes,
that's
I'm aware.
just the battery that's in it. They don't have. You don't have to recognize the battery.
Because your Sawzall, if it uses that battery, then technically that's an M18.
You say half-inch Milwaukee.
So technically, I'm not wrong.
You say half-inch Milwaukee, everybody knows what you're talking about. They go,
but then they don't know if I'm talking about the impact or I'm talking about the...
They don't.
Dane,
they need to know exactly.
Half-inch,
that's
right?
why you say half-inch.
Do you know how much you can do with a half-inch?
A lot.
A lot. So
I know because I have one.
Mike's Auto Detail
based on your
says,
recommendation.
Okay, Chris, how are you?
Yes.
Eddie Cologne, Jamie saying shout out to Dr. Bees. Eddie saying, hey, Chris. Chris giving out the thumbs up, or throwing out the horns.
Double horns.
And then David, I'm subscribed to the email blast. If you aren't, you should be. However, when are the 4th of July goodies available? Tomorrow,
officially.
Yep.
Because the video said today.
Saying, so Eddie, how you been? That's because the video is supposed to come out tomorrow. That's why.
Yeah.
Saying, Eddie, how you been? Eddie saying, good. Jojo Crawdaddy. Hey, fellers, I want to redo a coating. Say Diamond Body. How do I know if I have compounded it enough before recoating it? Realistically, it's not that big of a deal. You just buff it, and pretty much you're set for that. Yeah. Yellow Tools does make a liquid type of pen that you can. It's a surface tension pen that it's YELLOTOOLS. You can order those, and you can write. You can literally make a mark on the panel, and you can watch the surface tension of that. If it instantly gathers up and beads, you've still got some protection. If it stays flat for a couple seconds before it pulls, then you know you have it off. Because what most people don't realize is a freshly polished naked surface also has clean water behavior where it'll bead. So that's the hard part. If you've polished and you panel prepped, you're not going to have a fully flat paint. It's going to bead and sheet. So we usually just go with the rule of thumb that, you polish it off, you wipe it down. If you still feel a lot of surface tension on there or not a lot of surface tension, then do it again. Give it another coat. You're fine before you apply it.
All right, here we go. We got Franco says, does anyone here also get stuck quick connects because hard water corrosion buildup? Little squirt of lithium grease is what I use. Any other better lube suggestions? No, that's also fine as well. Yeah. My biggest thing is when I go to take off my gun off of my pressure washing hose right there. It's that initial popping of that thing off. I have to release all pressure out of the gun first, wait a minute, and then gather all my strength to my fingertips. Really just yank it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Pop it free. And anyway, that's just mine are pretty corroded.
Any fitting that sits outdoors for an extended period of time.
This is a perfect opportunity for you people to run to the bathroom, do what you got to do, and check out again. And get ready. Prepare your mind and body. Shave your body for whatever you need to do tomorrow. For this. Because we're going to go to a quick break with a couple of quick commercials, and then after that, we're going to be back to answer more of your detailing questions.
See you soon.
Holy cow! Wow! Dane, that was amazing. Dane, I didn't know you could do any of that stuff. Neither did I. Wow. Well, now that you're an actual bartender, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe whip us up some signature cocktails. Oh yeah! Dane, do it!
I mean, it's my first day, but let me see what I can whip up.
Nice. Oh! I can't believe it. What? Jeez, Dane! What? Oh my God! Dane! For being your first day, it's pretty amazing.
Looking for feedback. Let me know what you think.
Oh my God. This stuff smells amazing.
Good, all right.
Well, Levi, Dane, cheers, man. Cheers.
Nice.
Bottoms up. Thanks, Dane. Oh my God.
God, why are you spitting my drink up? I worked hard on that.
What is in it? Is that polymers? My mouth is encapsulating.
Why would you even know what polymers taste like?
Tastes like chemicals. Did you feed us chemicals?
What did you put in this?
I made you a nice drink. These are supposed to be Oh, guys, that's my car.
What?
You hit my car. God, guys, if you didn't want the drinks, you could have just given them back to me or something.
Dane.
Are you seeing that shine over there? On the car.
Oh my God. Dane, what did you put in that stuff?
What, in your drinks?
Yeah.
Some water and some Absolute.
Absolute vodka?
No. P&S Double Black Absolute Rinseless. Wow.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to poison us?
Dane! Did you just make us drink rinseless water?
No, definitely didn't do that.
Absolute Rinseless Wash is not for oral or suppository consumption.
Looks pretty good.
It does, however, leave a hell of a clean and smooth surface on your vehicle.
Wow.
P&S Absolute Rinseless Wash. Mix responsibly.
Is that something?
I mean, it's pretty good. I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm kind of liking this.
Yeah. So just don't drink it.
No.
Yeah, let's make sure we don't drink it for the future.
But do put it on cars.
Yeah, it's good. It's for
Put
cars.
it on a car. Okay.
Not inside yet.
Go ahead, get dirty. P&S Off-Road.
Hello, and welcome to the second half of Q&A Thursday, where normally this is supposed to be the kind of goofy half, the funny half, but you guys started early today. Not gonna lie, like we were expecting
Keep
like,
this
good
party
mix
going is what we're
detailing
doing.
questions and stuff. It just turned into fanbow bidets.
I think it was mostly on us that got to that point.
Yeah, we leaned into it a little bit.
But you know what? Maybe we're just looking forward to a really fun weekend,
Yeah.
and we want to let loose just a little early, right?
Yeah.
And we want you guys to have fun, too.
Yeah. And, we will be here Monday.
Yes. We'll be doing the podcast on Monday.
Yes.
'Cause
But we won't be here Tuesday.
Because
Yeah,
Tuesday we're out.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be here Monday. It's going to be a fun time. So Shine Your Light Detailing, starting us off here in the second half, says banging out the cars.
That's
Yep.
right.
And then Eddie says eating some big Judds, feeling every bit of how I look fat.
So Eddie called me and
Yeah.
said him and the wife went to Eggman and Earl this morning.
Now, by your recommendation or what?
Well, no, it's he knows it's one of my
Yeah.
favorite restaurants to eat at.
It's a
for
great
breakfast.
place.
It's pretty good.
And so he and the wife went there
Does the
to
job.
enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah, breakfast there. Hopefully they got a
Are they
scone.
staying in downtown Boise, or are they?
They
staying
are.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Are they staying
I don't
at
know
Home
where they're
Too
staying, but-
Okay,
Sweets,
but-
or-
We can make that happen next time he wants to. Come
yeah,
down.
no, give us a heads up next time.
But
and
Big
we'll-
Judds, right? I don't know if you're doing the Big Judd, the Big Judd.
Big Judd special.
But I will
Seen the
say,
burger.
seeing that for the first time for the first time in 10 years last week,
I hadn't seen it in a long
I
time.
forgot what that burger looked
So
like.
Anthony, this is the fun part.
Hilariously huge.
Here's the fun part. You can get that to go. You'll feed your whole
it's
family.
like the size of this mitt.
How
plus
much is
a
it? Like
little
15
extra.
bucks?
$20
In terms
20
of
bucks.
diameter.
You get the burger and a pound of fries.
$12 for all
No,
that?
it used to be $12.
Oh, okay.
Now
I was going to
it's
say,
20
now
bucks.
that would be like $20.
No, now it's $20,
Yeah.
and you can get a burger,
Everything
the
is
whole burger.
expensive.
So I get it just plain meat and cheese on the bun.
Yeah.
because my kids are like me; they don't want anything.
No veggies.
No, veggies on a hamburger is an abomination. So what we do is we take the burger out, put it on a plate, pizza cutter, slice that bad
okay.
boy into some triangles.
Yeah.
So now I've got it into quarters, and
Yeah.
then I cut a couple of those into eighths to give to my children. So they have a little sliver. Hadley likes ketchup on hers. Augie likes it dry. So he likes to feel his food, right?
Yeah.
So
Just
when it
sounds
goes down
awful.
when he's chewing it, but so he'll have his dry. Hadley puts a little bit of ketchup,
Yeah.
and then the wife and I will cut our quarters. Well, mayo, a little mustard, a little ketchup.
It's literally
Eat
a
it that
quarter
way.
pounder at that
And
point.
it's a quarter pounder. It's easy. Sometimes I eat two of them.
Wow.
Jeez, that's
Eat
crazy.
half that burger.
Alex says, hey, her
The crisp.
her the crisp piece. Yeah.
Well, whatever he's trying to say there.
I think he's having a stroke. David Cervantes.
Yep, go for it.
You can do it.
Okay. Am I all right to coat Defender with Diamond Quick Body? I like the gloss and slickness of Defender, but the hydrophobics of Quick Body are superior.
We've never tried it, David. You might be the first, so go for it and see.
We can't guarantee
Yeah,
it'll work,
We don't
but
know.
it's worth trying.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Stefan says, Andy, will you coat your bike saddle with that C5 too? Unfortunately, I probably will not do that. However, that would make for a wild ride.
There's diamond leather. Put a little bit on there. Keep
There
it
is-
protected.
There is. I might just do an upgrade on that seat saddle, right? I get
There's
something
some
with
really
with
great body geometry specialized seats right across the street. I
not
wanted to
gonna
spend
throw-
some time showing you some of the benefits of that gel as well as the geometry.
I
of the
don't want
cutouts.
to throw a specialized seat on a GT. It will no longer be a pure GT at that point.
Well,
I ride an
the thing is,
I wasn't going to put an Aventon seat on there. It's not like I had an option.
so here's the deal.
yeah.
Specialized body geometry products
Mm-hmm.
are specifically designed for your body, and they're designed to be a object that you can put on other bike models. So people in the bike industry don't look
Which
down upon
recognize
you.
that?
They
Right.
go, "Ooh, a BG saddle."
A man of
Really?
taste.
Very nice.
And distinction.
They
Yeah,
notice that
that's what
kind
they
of
see.
stuff.
That's what they see.
That's interesting. I never would
Yeah,
have thought
nobody
of that.
goes, "Ooh, a G. Oh, you've got a GT saddle on." You gonna get rid of that?
Yeah. Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Ron Ayotte says, hello to the TRC crew and everyone watching the Q&A. Ron,
Hey.
what's going on? Hope all is well over there. Franco
What's up?
says, I clean the corrosion off the electric connector cleaner because it evaporates like a champ. But is there a better lube for them?
So like the terminals on a battery or like an electric connector?
Yeah, I don't
just
know what
car
you're
part
talking about
electric
there.
connector? Just wondering what you
Is
mean
it
by electric
the
connector.
dielectric grease?
Dielectric grease?
Yeah. Larry, reminder to go pound that like button, folks. Thank you.
Do that,
Make sure
please.
you pound it. Peter Judge, hey guys, regarding PNS's PS3s, PNS's 3-step carpet cleaning system, which step treats tannin stains. None of the products address tannin stains on the label. Thanks in advance. Terminator works because it's an enzymatic cleaner, and Carpet Bomber. Those are the two main ones that, with those together, they will treat and attack that.
Excellent.
But you're right. An enzymatic cleaner usually mostly targets protein. So the goal is that tannin may have had milk or creamer put in with it when it was made. So the enzyme break down the creamer. The Carpet Bomber comes in and bonds and attacks and fixes with the tannin.
Yeah.
Joey saying, shout out to the like button.
Shout out indeed.
Franco, wolf sticker, wolf pack, wolf sticker. Come on, maybe a squirrel pack.
I mean, if you kind of doodle
know.
on the wolf's
You
face, you
never
could
know.
make it look more like a squirrel if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Simon Birch saying, hey, yo, what's up, man?
Hey, yo.
Eddie saying, shout out to Dewar, just learning what Hulu was. And then Shine Your Light, thumbs up is mashed. And then Jamie the Cleaner goes, man, a lot of bike talk, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty heavy on the bike
that
talk
was 30
today.
minutes ago, too.
But you guys were going for like
Brett
30
G
minutes.
saying, have some light scratches on my stereo touchscreen. What would you gents use to try and polish those out before putting on screen protectors? Thanks. Brett, I wouldn't even touch it, dude. I wouldn't even touch
Put the
it.
screen protector
Is this
on
an
over it.
aftermarket touchscreen, or is this an
put it on.
OEM like navigation
just
screen in
put
a
it on
car
there.
that has stereo functions?
Well, if
because
you
sometimes they
can't,
use different
just put it on.
interfaces, and
Just
some
put it
have
on.
an overlay,
Can't
some
just
have
put on the
clear,
screen protector.
some have polycarbonate, some are glass.
worry about it.
There's
Just
a lot of
put the screen
variety. I'm
protector
just
on.
making sure I understand. So, Brett, if you'd like to
Just
specify,
put the screen protector on. There's no need to
or
tell us.
just use a lens cloth and put a screen
Franco,
protector on.
maybe a little shot of Defender or the like on those hose quick connects. Hard water sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Ron Ayotte with Dane's all-time favorite dream car. He will not stop talking about this. He's actually thinking about selling the Flex
As
for
you
it.
know, I'm a Mopar man.
Jeep Grand Cherokee Supercharged Trackhawk, nice SUV. But who at Stellantis decided putting piano black trim on the grille under the front end and the rear diffuser was a good idea?
You must
Who?
not be familiar with Stellantis's like claim to fame. If you look at the brands in that portfolio, it's a who's who of all the brands that are of questionable reliability. Some nice
Yeah,
materials,
like
but
Jaguar.
Stellantis does not.
Some
own
of those
Jaguar.
products. Ford Flexes.
We're talking
things
a
of that
mixture.
nature.
It has a bunch of cars I love, like Alfa Romeo. You got Maserati. You got a lot of different things, but it's kind of a mess in Fiat and all that.
Well, my
Anyway.
guy Kirby says, I demo. And then Jamie the Cleaner says, those high humidity days, you better grab some cornstarch. #bikes.
Hashtag bikes.
Real deal right there. G. Davis says the Silver Creek Spa has a Dane special on the July 4th. Anyone with a unicycle, rickshaw, and Polaroids gets 25% off.
Oh no!
Oh, man.
No.
That is
No.
that is something, Dave.
David Cervantes says, I also got my bill from my hand surgery. It is now worth about 3 Honda Civics or 6,700 in Bald Eagles.
Oh, my God.
Yikes!
I would much prefer to have 3 Honda
Yeah, I
Civics.
think
They
so,
give
too.
you like an Iron Man hand or what?
I think it's more of a Star Wars, like Anakin hand,
Yeah.
you know?
robot hand.
Robot hand.
I mean, they could give him a Luke hand. It's a little jankier, but it's.
Yeah. Who had the better hand, Luke or Anakin?
I think Anakin got the better end. Of
Yeah,
it.
a little,
Really?
little
Yeah.
fancier.
Yeah.
There's
Anakin
a lot
was
of
fancier.
supply chain issues. Towards the
yeah,
end when the Empire kind of taken over.
Yeah.
Back when the Republic was what it was.
Yeah.
Correct.
Anakin, highest end stuff. Easy. He was a Jedi at the time, so he
Yeah.
really was able to benefit from
Was it
proper hand.
Not what was the hand made on Naboo or no? What's
Something
called?
like that. Yeah.
Right. What's the
Beautiful
planet called?
place.
Naboo.
But Naboo.
Naboo. I say Naboo. Right.
I didn't know it was made there though.
I don't think it was made there, but chances are.
Or maybe got it on Coruscant.
Yeah, some of the
He's not
fancy.
Coruscant's where all the rich politicians live. And stuff.
Alex Dewar says Weekend Vibes are Dane coding a bike live on Twitch with airplane crashes in the background.
We need to be doing
Hey,
that. You
I
could
was
do
trying.
that this weekend,
I
Dane.
was trying to do something that no one had ever done
Dane,
before.
I've got
I
a
wanted to
box
make
of
it
coding
unique.
I can give you to go do
So-
that this weekend.
So-
I do need to
So
get
take
back
you 10
on that
minutes.
bike again. If actually, I might do something.
Do you guys think that Dane needs to continue his life with an electric bike or do something better for
boy.
himself and his health and his just overall his fun factor by getting himself a good old-fashioned pedal bike.
If you lived on a driveway like mine, you
Dane,
wouldn't be
if
saying
you pedaled up a driveway like yours, you would be ripped.
Think of how
You would be
muscular,
shredded.
Think about how muscular his calves and his quads would be.
Well, here's the funny thing. You clearly didn't know me back in my soccer playing
Dane
days.
could
Because
I
I had,
see-
we-
I
I
can
had
see
there.
your
You have
soccer playing
pictures of
days.
you feeling
even
fresh,
after that, I had
popping calves.
ridiculous calves and thighs. Like, it was stupid.
As you can
Really.
see, that one right there with the large pantaloons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're basically covering like
Foot
all
on a
the
Foot
calves, but
Locker.
they were chunky, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
but it
showing
was
the
pure
muscle.
those are
muscle.
Jinko
Yeah.
jeans in that from that photo.
The shorts
And a
that were
shirt that says
basically
California.
capris. It was a
Does it say
different
Modesto
time.
or something on it? That
Yeah,
shirt?
something like that.
The one who shall remain nameless goes, Levi, is Tyler from Diamond Protech who you thought I was? I could see why both of us being good-looking fellas from Massachusetts
There we
that have
go.
GMCs. Yes.
Yes, that led to the confusion.
That's exactly right.
That's right, 'cause he thought you were
Last week's
Gucci,
guest
and
was exactly who I thought you were.
You're not.
Eddie saying, at David Lord.
We just have some random
Yeah.
yelling at Gold Bond action. From
Gold
Super
Bond
Auto
action.
2K. Some replies.
Joey says, I saw my bill yesterday. Eyes popped out of my head.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joey,
Yeah,
I can
he
only
bought-
imagine what
His
yours
is like
must
3
look like.
NSXs.
Yeah, it
3
is.
Honda NSXs.
Well, because I remember what
It
mine
is.
was for like this whole rearranging the
Wow,
guts
when
there.
yeah.
For Joey, when they're dealing with your heart, your ticker, I mean, that is,
yeah.
yeah, yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes,
I usually
bud.
just tell them I'll write you guys an IOU.
I don't
And-
think they take those.
No, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. If you were to look at that bill without insurance, you go, how? Mm-hmm. It's not possible.
No.
You could have just
You go,
There are
What's the
many
cash
other
price?
countries that don't
Yeah.
go through this.
What's the cash
They
price?
figured
you think
it
we could
out.
knock that down by like 99.999%?
But for some reason here, we still choose to have a system that forces us into that situation, which I just find ridiculous.
Yeah.
Tom Chicago saying, damage is already done to my wheel. I was picking at it. My
Oh,
bad.
Tom.
Couldn't stop.
No,
Couldn't
don't
stop.
do that.
Tom goes. I need
Bad
to
Tom.
make sure this is actually getting replaced. You know.
Yeah.
Franco, laughy face, and then we've got everybody else saying hi. Then G Davis says, Levi's groin chamois is sponsored by Luke Berge Real
Luke's in
Estate.
real estate now? What's going on?
Got that written across the back of my butt. So people know.
A Luke Berge
It's
property.
a lower back stamp. It's a tattoo. It
Well, it's
says-
just printed on the back of the
can't
chamois.
say,
so when
you can't
my
call
butt's on
what
the
those
seat.
used to be. You can't say what those used to be, but that particular tattoo stamp could say Luke Berge Real Estate.
Yep. Kirby Thompson says, I
it's a
demoed
stamp.
bike coating techniques at our last club meeting, and it was interesting, but best to strip off wheels and bottle cages to do it best. Yeah,
Bottle
that
cages.
helps.
I don't have bottle.
Yeah,
cage
yours was
on mine
fresh
yet,
off the boat.
right?
So-
And my wheels, I got around the
Yeah,
back
it was
side
all
of
right.
the what's it called?
Well, I coated Nick's bike the other day, and it was
Yeah.
super easy to do. Took literally 10 minutes.
Bottle cages
Dane
always
watched
seem
me do it.
too small. Like, most people have a larger bottle, but most
So
of
Dane,
the-
did you see my bottle that holder
didn't
that
look,
I have
no.
on my
I'm very
bike?
interested in Levi's.
The one that you guys need to get and one you need to put on your bikes.
I'm very interested. I'll take a look after
Quite possibly the
Q&A.
greatest one ever created.
Well, I'll
Eddie
take a
Cologne,
look.
Ron, they still make Gold Bond. The nut sauce is what my dad calls it.
Okay, well, this is just a
so
great
here's the
Q&A
thing.
about
Here's
auto
something
detailing
that I will tell you
today,
guys. Gold Bond is an official sponsor for us at SEMA.
Yeah, it's actually, it is a.
It's an
must.
unofficial sponsor.
No,
It is
it's a must, man.
for SEMA.
It's the walking. It's just the
Yeah.
walking. It's the pants. It's the everything.
It's
you
the
have to
sweating
wear.
while walking.
It's the 25,000 steps we do a day.
Yeah,
like minimum in some
You gotta
cases.
have it.
It's
Gotta have it.
no.
Just no.
You gotta
Jamie the
shave
cleaner-
your inner thighs before you even go to
that
the
too.
event.
Jamie the Cleaner says adds to cart. Fresh balls are anti-monkey butt powder. That's what I used to
Oh,
use when I
boy.
had my shop. Was the
Oh, boy.
anti-monkey butt? That was a
Joey
great product.
Valinsky actually has a great product for this. I still have to order it, but he can chime in about this particular thing if he wants to.
Franco says couple of eaglets on some on those eagle eggs.
Nice.
And then JB, our great minds think alike from He Who Shall Remain Nameless. Super Auto Dollar Gentry Gold Bond knockoff. Joey Belinsky says, I've been using that stuff for 7 years.
Yeah,
Go, Jamie.
yeah,
Thanks,
yeah,
everybody.
That is the stuff.
Thanks, everybody. I've just been jamming my pants with eaglets and cornstarch for years. G. Davis says, I'm looking forward to the release of
Just uses it like
Anthony's
gauze.
Anthony's flex wheel shaped tongue scrapers. design.
That hit home with you, Dane.
That's pain.
The perfect design. Perfect shape for that.
You got to scrape it.
Bacillus
scrape
says they're out there making swamp crotch gross.
Okay.
Bacillus,
This is
what's up,
just-
guys? Can you reuse your towels after using Quick Body? Here's the thing.
Thank you for a real
It has an
question.
SiO2
Thank
in
you.
it. So you have to treat the towels exactly like you would with an SiO2 product. So we recommend soaking those towels after you've used them and soak them in a bucket of rags to riches and then make sure they're still wet and then throw them out to drop in the wash. That way you can clean them. The key is to stop that SiO2 from really drying and damaging those towels. If you don't do that, your towels aren't going to be bad, but you're probably not going to be enjoying using them. The hydrophobics are going to disappear from the towel. They'll
become a door jam towel.
If that.
If that.
They'll be wiping up oil spills. Ron Ayotte says, that's just saying to Jamie, gauntlets. Alex says, shout out to parasailing dry dockers.
Wow.
And then shine your light, Jamie, those edgeless eaglets, are those edgeless eaglets? And then shout out to the Swampy Brothers, Swampy Slob Dogs.
This is a show.
Wow, this has been great. Brother, that's the only way to
so
sell
sorry
them.
to anybody who thought they were going to get a detail.
This is what happens when we read
today.
comments, just so everybody knows.
We just read what's
Got
put
a
up
lot
there. The show is
lot
whatever
of
you
comments
make
Yeah.
today.
Sometimes
So don't blame us.
Sometimes it's informative. Sometimes it goes
Sometimes.
down a deep.
I try and
deep path,
advertise
deep
it to
dark
people
path.
as it's going to be an educational experience, and now I'm at 15 pages of jokes about.
Yeah. So I think we're at 2, Dane.
Well,
3.
4.
No, number 3.
Okay, so that is.
Oh,
no.
Ulysses saying,
Yeah.
yo, peeps, what's up, man?
All right. And then we go to 3. There we go.
All right, Ulysses saying, happy Friday Eve.
Yes.
Welcome, sir.
Wait a second.
Lucas
I know
Blaine
this
from
guy.
Customer Service. I see no reason to launch mortars live on the pod.
Not launch.
No,
it.
not launch mortars.
Okay.
And then David Cervantes said, anyone received the SpongeBob thing where King Neptune pulls a paper bag off of his head and everyone keeps screaming bald? Yes, I have. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Tom Chicago saying, would you get the Eagle 350 or 500 for the glove box? Maybe quick wipe down, clean the sunglasses. Eagle 350s are great for
350 are more manageable. Yeah, Eagle 350 is more manageable. Like the 500 gets a little bit too plush sometimes when storing it. 350 would be wonderful.
Pretty dense.
Joey says, this show is off the rails today, and I love it.
Oh, it really is. I mean, we love you guys. I just feel bad for anybody who came here thinking they were going to get a detailing show.
Welcome to the American,
It's
Q&A
festive, all
Thursday.
right. But you know what? You guys make the show.
My guy Kirby says, yep, Dane. You said the bidet, and that's what I was thinking as you designed the biggest bidet on the river.
Dane is the boat concerned consultant. from
That's what I should
Stefan.
really. I should just do that from now on. Is be a consultant for different projects to just throw an exciting angle on it. Oh man!
Lakes Country Detail saying, you guys crack me up. And then Anthony, you got to
Thank
read
you for
this.
putting up with us. Oh no!
Geneva says, when you mention glass bottom boats, I automatically think of Dane's extreme pelvic mobility.
Okay. Beignet boat. Oh, this is not. I repeat, I'm so sorry to anybody who thought they were going to get a detailing show.
The
No,
penetrant scent is now on the You Pick 2 menu at Panera.
I thought Pick 2 was a Zupa's thing.
Chipotle chicken sandwich, please. A little bit of that penetrant smell. The soup, if I can.
Oh, Alex Duarte does the
no.
Jalopy Jungle bathroom have the penetrants in cologne bottles like a bougie
my
club. Yes.
Ron Ayotte saying, one would pay big bucks to see this comedy
Oh my
show.
gosh,
I
how
think
great
you're
would that
seeing
be?
it. I think that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
man.
man.
Oh man. I can't find any detailing comment. I'm looking.
Get your hot nuts here. Sounds like we're at a baseball game. Alex Duarte says half an inch is plenty. Randall Gerlander. Can Koch Chemi FSC be used as a drying aid? Yes. And what is a good dilution for Green Star?
Green
Thanks.
Star anywhere from 10 to 1, 20 to 1, 30 to 1, 3 to 1, 5 to 1. It really depends on what you're using it for.
Perhaps some examples so we can kind of
30 to 1, 20 to 1 interior, 10 to 1 possibly interior, depending on how bad the stain or whatever it is you're trying to remove is. Any less than that would be pretty much resigned to exterior only. You can go down to 1 to 1 on anything super crazy you're wanting to work on. But for the most part, I think 10 to 1 for generally everything is pretty dang good. To 20-1 for interiors. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
G.
And
Davis,
now a G. Davis comment.
back to the party. Says
I'm trying, guys.
I'm really trying. The last time Dane had hot nuts in his hand was when he judged the Boise Ernest Hemingway lookalike contest.
I think that's a real thing.
Oh no.
Espen saying hi from Norge. Hi from Boise.
Okay.
Espen, thank you for joining us. Bike nuts can be prevented with PB Blaster.
Oh boy, it's just
a lot of big nut busting energy today. And then shout out to Big Judds Burgers. Jamie says, I like my burgers big. Jamie, did you and Alex ever get a chance to go to Big Judds while you were here?
I don't think you did. I don't think they had the time.
Joey says that burger would be about $69.99 here in the Deep South.
That is so much. Wow, we are on to page 2. Look at that.
G. Davis says definitely would pay more than $20 for fresh buns.
God.
And then Juicy Lucy Burgers.
Okay.
Shout out. Ron saying burgers. Murdy and Marmot saying behold.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Marmots. And then Eddie saying I'm staying at the Spring Hill Suites down there off Park Center.
Very nice.
Okay.
Riding my bike later.
Oh.
Jamie says I would just sleep in Big Judds. Yeah, it's a good time there.
Wait for the next round. Yeah.
Eddie says a Big Judds just got a burger and a bacon. Nice.
Probably the safe choice. Yeah.
And then Super Auto shout out to Clean Spring Hill Doorknobs.
Nice.
And then Super Auto saying, wasn't that a magazine back in the day, Big Judds? Sure.
Oh, no. No.
And then Jeff C saying, Minnesota, birthplace of scalding cheese-filled burger. Spelling is the Juicy Lucy.
Oh, my. This is...
Eddie, Dane, Anthony, Levi. I came with a fresh credit card ready to leave with stuff I don't need. # American Dream.
Yeah.
There you go. Shine your light saying correct, Jeff.
Oh, boy.
Eric, can you tell me what's a good idea to fight the static from Beadmaker? So here's what you do. You can either top it with a little bit of Dreammaker or you top it with a little bit of paint gloss. Either one.
To counteract any potential.
Yeah, those have a little bit better anti-static properties than obviously that of Beadmaker. So you could apply your Beadmaker, wait just a little bit, and then come back through a little bit of paint gloss on a towel or Dreammaker on a towel, and then just kind of buff those areas again. Just getting some more product on there, flip the towel, wipe it off. Paint should feel exceptionally slick with a combination of either one of those, and hopefully reduce any chance of dusting that would happen after that. Nice. So Ricardo B says, what's up, gentlemen? What's going on?
What's up, Ricardo?
Hi, saying hi to
Thanks
Eric.
again for the hats. I still just love those things.
Thank you, Ricardo.
So it's funny.
Still can't find mine.
I wore mine last week. Went down to the dealership. One of the guys that was there was like, hey, man, I'll take one.
How'd I buy that hat?
And I go, what? And he goes, I'll take one. I'll take one of those hats if you have one. And I go, what are you talking about? Because I forgot what I was wearing. And I look and I go, oh, this. I'm like, oh, no. This was made for me. And he goes, what? So I can't buy it? And it was Frank, at the Honda dealership. He goes, what? So I can't buy it? I go, well, no, I only have the one. He goes, why would you only make one? I said, it was made, somebody made it for me.
He's like, so you commissioned it, like somebody made it for you.
To make it for me.
Well, I was back east.
Well, then how do you make more of them? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't make it. And he goes, so can I get one when you do? And I said, I didn't say I was going to do it. And he just goes, oh, well, I want one. Actually, I want a couple if you make them. And it's like, okay. So needless to say, it was a cool design.
There you go.
All right.
Cheese Doodle, Levi.
Yes.
What do you guys do for glass? I like Optimum No Rinse in a bucket with distilled water, soak the rag, and squeegee clean. Comes out perfect every time.
That's a great combo.
Great combination. So, but for glass, I just clean my glass. I do the method where I have a couple applicators. I love doing that method now where I soak an applicator and then I clean the glass with the applicator, wet with glass cleaner, and then I just use a towel to mop everything up.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's great.
Nice.
Grant Hotry, day 458. As summer blazes on in the Fisher compound, my family is being kept in Anthony's skeleton loft, are making the rounds of the grounds and polishing every river stone on the property.
Eventually going to run out of stones.
Yeah, it's weird because you're actually not on the floodplain, so there's not a lot of river rocks in your yard. There's a lot of gravel rocks.
There's a giant river rock I found underneath my sod when I was digging some holes.
What?
Oh. For
they didn't
Hotry's
move it before
family.
laying the sod?
What? No, there is a ton
They
of rocks.
just laid sod right over the top.
No, they put
a little bit of topsoil, a couple
They
inches.
put an inch of topsoil. And
A
threw
river
that.
rock is not topsoil.
Dane, I'm telling you, this rock was so freaking big. It was the size of my. I don't know.
Did you make it a part of the yard, like a sculpture?
Yeah, I actually
Nice.
had my daughter draws on it. It's her drawing rock.
That's
She
What's
good.
she drawing
Gotta
it
have
with?
some drawing rocks.
chalks.
Oh.
So she chalks the rock, and
That's cute.
I think it's really cute. But yeah, sorry, Grant. They're doing great work though. The landscaping has been super easy lately because they're doing most of it before they have to. The sun comes up and they have to get back up into the loft
Yeah.
where they still haven't eaten, right? But they're doing okay.
That's just how life goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Eric
life gives you rocks.
saying, "Hey Jamie," David saying, "I now just have a screw in my 4th metacarpal now.
Ooh.
I have one unbreakable bone.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Hopefully it's not a drywall screw because those things snap like crazy."
Yeah.
So, G. Davis says Anakin got Natalie Portman. Luke kissed his sister. I think that's a win for Anakin.
That's a cut and dry win.
Jamie says if Dane coats a bike on Twitch, I'm gonna lose it. Shout out to Natalie Portman. And Grant Hawtrey. Dane using an
This show's
electric
giving me
bike.
whiplash.
I'm helping the environment. He's also applying to be the nicest guy in prison. G. Davis, Dane's calves were sponsored by Lance Armstrong Pharmaceuticals.
Natty.
Franco saying Defender on DB36 works great.
Oh, man.
Did that on my last wash a week and a half ago. Nice. Thank you, Franco. Joey, we're talking used Bugatti over here with that hospital bill.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Nice.
Holy.
Say,
Okay.
you could have had a used Bugatti, dude. You didn't have to fix your heart.
Yeah.
So sorry,
did.
dude. No.
The arc reactor. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
cheap for Stark Industries, equipment.
They're not making a lot of
Speaking of which,
those.
really quick.
Yeah.
Have you guys started that new
Secret Invasion?
Secret Invasion?
I did. I started first episode. I could not get into it.
Fell asleep, dude.
Me too.
Like in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, it is boring.
It
haven't-
sucks.
I haven't
And they
touched
literally, Carly and I were watching it.
Yeah.
And Carly wasn't even watching it.
Yeah.
And she was commenting.
Yeah.
She was like, oh,
I'm like-
wow. They
I'm like-
literally did a full exposition there in that sentence. And it's literally them going, this is why we're here. Because they literally tell you the whole
They just list
backstory
it all.
as conversation so that, because they're like,
That's
we don't know why we're
bad
making
writing.
this episode.
No,
Like, we
dude.
don't know why we're making
It's
this
show, don't tell.
They didn't need
That's
to make
like
that
the
show.
golden rule of
They didn't need to
filmmaking.
make that show. The show sucked. I mean, they could. I would honestly. I can't believe I'm even saying this. I'd rather see another season of She-Hulk.
Here's the question.
And that is
so-
the worst thing I could
in
possibly
that first
say.
episode, did you notice that Nick Fury's eye, it looks like almost he got it tattooed. He got the scars
Yeah,
tattooed
dude, no,
on his face.
it's
They are very large, and very dark.
Yeah, no,
And he's never had that.
it's a horrible show.
Where does this fall in the timeline? Like later?
No, it's modern day.
It's
I
modern
think.
day. It's literally like today. It takes place right after like there was a teaser for it at the end of the latest Spider-Man with what's his name?
Yeah.
Like Long Way From Home or something like that.
Far From Home.
Far From Home. At the end of that, they talk about how he's been up in space and
That's
the
what
Krulls
they were
are taking.
referencing.
They've been
Okay.
handling it for him and all that. And then this is like, oh crap, the Skrulls have gotten out of hand.
If they don't have a cameo in this Secret Invasion,
I mean,
nothing will save that show.
There
without a
definitely
cameo.
will be of some kind.
I just know
but
that first episode, I couldn't get through it.
Phase
Just like you, I
4 has been a mess.
couldn't get through it. So
Sucks.
And a lot of people complain because they're like, I don't want to keep up with all these shows just to know what's going on.
I was
in the
excited. I
movies
was
and-
like, well, let's give it a try. Let's
all
see what we
that.
got.
No,
Let's
I
watch it.
started-
And then
I
I
was
started.
like,
I was like, this
man,
is horrible.
sucks.
I will say Silo.
Liking
Shout out to
Silo?
Silo on Apple TV.
Oh, I'm on
Very
episode
good.
3. Did it get
Very
better?
good. Oh,
I haven't
it's
touched it yet, but
like-
that's next on my
I watched
list.
last week, Friday's episode, and I've been waiting till tomorrow, which actually, fun fact, Apple TV drops their stuff 24 hours earlier than the day they say it's going to happen.
So you're gonna watch
means
it tonight?
I can watch
So
that and the new
Have
episode
you
of It's Always Sunny.
has the thing happened? Have you been given like the info that you've been wanting to
I
get?
have been given some of the info, and it is like it ended last week, and I was like, oh, because it's
Yeah.
getting really good.
Is it? Okay.
Cliffhanger, stressful, where you're just like,
Do you know what's really funny? You saw Fast X, right?
no.
He has not.
'Kay.
Only we
Do
have.
you want to know what's really funny? I was actually talking about with this to somebody in the car last week. Oh yeah, it was Jason. I was talking to him about this in the car, and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I haven't seen Fast X. I don't really care." He goes, "How does it end?" And I go, "Oh, it ends like on a cliffhanger." And then I was thinking back, and I go, "It actually ended on a cliffhanger."
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
It's a cliffhanger ending on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, no, it's the most literal presentation of a cliffhanger.
After the veiny arm thing.
The veiny arm thing is one of the funniest things I've seen in any of that series of movies. That alone was worth the price of admission, but it is not a good movie.
So, moving on. All
but
right.
It's a fun one. Anyway.
Eddie Clone says, oof. And then...
Yep. Oh, man, we lost our place.
We
Here
did.
We go.
And then G. Davis says Anthony gets all his medical and surgery needs met at the Emmett Urgent Care and Taxidermy Center.
The taxidermy happens if the urgent care doesn't work. That's
So,
basically
G, like you were not
game they
far
play.
off, dude. Like I swear to you, man. Like I think they'll stuff you right there, man.
If you want. I mean, you don't need
I
to.
think they'll stuff you
They can.
and mount you right there in Emmett, man. And,
Hans says, "Thank God we don't have very high hospital bills. We only pay a small fee once a year, $350, and have a good health insurance.
Oh, Hans.
Must be nice.
cool.
Hans.
Let's get some of that.
Sure wish we lived in the Netherlands. That'd be great."
That'd be neat.
Stefan Michal, Dane, any recommendations for an anti-chafing cream? Asking for a friend.
Gold Bond is your friend.
So Gold Bond is great. You got me the Manscaped,
yeah.
the lotion,
Well, it's a lotion, yeah. It's like a dry lotion.
like a dry lotion. I've been using that every day.
yeah.
Delightful.
Yeah.
Such a treat.
Yeah.
It's been great. So that is a very nice product.
You want something with a little body to it. You don't just want a spray that just
Do you
dissipates.
remember when you spray painted your pants with Gold Bond?
Yeah. That dry spray. No, it's very nice. It is a pleasant aroma all day long.
Yep. It's very very nice.
I love it.
They have that new
great.
version with the cologne in it too.
Oh, well, sign me up.
It was me and Jimmy. We walked into Dane's room at SEMA, and Dane's got his pants, and he's literally rattle canning.
Just like waving.
He's rattle canning his pants from the inside out, right? You're like, what are you doing? You're like, just
I'm preparing for a long day is what I'm doing.
preparing
It's
for a long day.
Just freshening them up.
Yeah, it did smell good, but it was just a funny thing to see.
Joey saying, DM me for all anti-chafing product suggestions.
Joey's got you covered.
That's coming from a pretty big guy.
A big guy, yeah.
Shine your light. Jamie the Cleaner says, I was well educated this episode.
I believe
Shine
that.
your light says the show is in the comments. Alex saying, be
true.
ready for calf off mid show at TRCMA 24. Elite Canadian versus Hill Road Mailbox Mail Retrievers Club.
You're on.
I'm excited. We're going to be measuring. We're going to be documenting. We're going to be taking pictures.
Let's do that.
Eric Tummelson said, I had a detail question, but I got lost in all the ball talk. It's all right, Eric.
Please, Eric,
If you remember,
try.
put it out. G. Davis saying Dane's bidet included a bagel warmer and laser displayer.
Show is seriously off the rail.
Shine Your Light says, who needs a detailing show when you have more laughs than a Married with Children? Ulysses says, how would you guys tackle tire dressing stains on some men? I had a bottle leak and got it on the driveway.
Ooh.
Ulysses, that sucks. You can use a couple things. You can get a dedicated driveway cleaner. You can use an APC on it. You can get one of the driveway cleaner attachments for your pressure washer.
Right.
Try and soak that, spray it. The other way is I don't know if I already said this, but muriatic acid. And actually strip and clean your driveway.
What if you just stain the whole driveway
Or
and it all matches?
Get color stain and stain it. Make it look pretty.
Yeah,
Do something fun with it. G. Davis, thoughts on the Flash, and what is your favorite pad and polish combo? Look at G bringing in the magic
trying
stuff.
to blend.
Still haven't seen The
little pop
Flash.
culture.
Still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So I want to, though. I still want to see it, but I haven't.
Name the time of day
favorite
it'll
pad
go.
and polish combo. You guys already know, man. It's got to be the last cut and probably the Rupa's yellow wool, maybe.
Yeah, for me, it's the Blue Course wool and Uno Advanced.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Cool, there you go.
Done.
Tyler says, it's shows like today that make me want to make the trip from Ontario, Canada to Boise just to hang out. You three are right.
Thank you,
Tyler.
Tyler.
And
I appreciate it.
we do have a lot of fun here.
And you're welcome to come on down if you find yourself down here for whatever reason, like
We're-
Eddie or anybody else.
I
who
would
stops
say
by.
we're more fun in person, but this
Yeah.
show actually makes it what's so much fun.
This show is the closest bridge we have between how we just act in general, whereas maybe sometimes we try and like button up and be professional. But yeah, this show
Only when we have guests.
Tends to devolve.
Only when we have guests. We try.
We try. We have to do a good blend for you guys. So
Cheese Doodle says, "What's the difference between 303 Aerospace and TW Hybrid Solutions inside job?"
Holy.
Man,
How do you use that? Either one of them.
I've used the 303 products, and dude, I don't really know the difference. I mean, yeah, use them. I don't know. I mean, visually, I think they look. I haven't used the TW Hybrid Solutions inside stuff, but I would say the aerospace stuff had a little bit more sheen to it. I don't know what the turtle wax stuff looks like, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either product, so I can't comment.
Yeah.
The one who shall remain nameless. This is actually a great question. I'll ask a detailed question. Would the Flex Pixie 80 be worth the price for someone that's never polished before? I have access to a Porter Cable 5-inch. Any suggestions on compounds, polish pads, etc.? So here's what I would say. Don't buy the Pixie yet. I would take that Porter Cable 5-inch, put a 3-inch backing plate on it.
Turn it into a ripper.
Ooh, powerhouse.
Use that as your 3-inch machine.
Yeah.
Take the money that you were going to spend on a Pixie, buy a Rupes Mark II 15.
Nice.
That's a 5-inch pad. That's got more torque. That's got more power. That will be better, and the Porter Cable can be used converted into a 3-inch polisher.
You can grow with it. My Porter Cable. This is my second pair of what's it called? Brushes that are going out on it. And I don't know. I'm thinking about letting that machine die.
Good.
I'm thinking about just letting it die and then upgrading myself.
Is it close to dying though?
He's had it for a long time.
I know you've had it
so
forever.
long, yeah.
But I mean, it seems to be working still.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of. I mean, it just makes a lot of weird sounds nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah, probably needs some lubricant.
Well, Ivan did explain those things are a little rough around the edges. So
Carly said, "Tyler, come to Boise," and then
oh boy, I moved pages. Hold on.
We've got
where? Oh my God. Okay, so FYI, things got a little crazy with the super chats.
Holy cow! Thank you, Jay, for $10.
Thank you, buddy.
Happy Friday Eve, bros. G. Davis talking about Dane's bidet is hilarious. This is a detailed blog, but I always learn about so much more. Hope you guys have a happy 4th of July. Thank you, man.
Thanks,
Apologies for how much anatomy we taught everybody today.
Well, they learned that they can make a bidet out of a fan boat.
That's right. Jeff C. saying, I tried DIY detail
if you're brave
ceramic
enough.
gloss the other day. It's a nice product, but can't hold a candle to Beadmaker in terms of gloss and slickness. Awesome, Jeff.
Yeah.
Eddie. Hey, fellas, fresh bugs on a new coating during the curing phase. How we tackling that? Well, we like using just rinseless wash. Just O&R,
Jersey
and a Jersey bug scrubber.
Quick
and you're good.
detailer, O&R, whatever, something like that. Just don't use anything super caustic.
Hippopotamus stew with just a arrow up to G. Davis. Shout out to Dane for joining my son's summer finance camp on Zoom today. The boys were fascinated by Dane's investment advice regarding people cameras on Japanese bullet.
Crap, man.
All right, Bearded Hunter. I am working on a BMW this weekend that has mascara on the headliner. Use O&R. And ink stains on the leather seat. Any tips to removing either one of them? So, basically, rubbing alcohol, not rubbing alcohol, but alcohol hand sanitizer is a really good product for ink on leather. However, even if you do that, you might not get it off. If you have any of the ColorLock makes an actual ink pen stain remover that's available. I think it's on their Amazon. You might be able to get it 24 hours. The other thing is the VLB brush works really good. Their degreaser, ColorLock degreaser, also works very good to be able to remove some of those. But most of the time, it depends on the ink and how much that ink penetrates the actual leather paint itself. Because sometimes it goes through the paint into the actual underlayment, and that you just can't get it out. But you can get a lot of it out and lighten it.
Yeah.
Wag says, just got my Defender. Of course, my M3 is loaded with Beadmaker and looks great on top of CSL EXO. Do I need to use some Decon soap to remove the Beadmaker before applying Defender? You shouldn't. It should pair pretty well and not have. You shouldn't have an issue. But if you do, super foam, maybe forced, soak it with some sort of pre-cleaner, Green Star, Multi-Star, any of those products you could use on the exterior of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Wash it with that, and then that'll strip most of the bead maker.
Okay.
G. Davis says, bless you, Jay's car channel.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Franco says, Eddie, good question. Had the same problem, tried Absolute, and the light agitation came right off, but still worried if it affected the curing process. And there you go. Mm-hmm. G. Davis says, rest in peace to Colby Smulders, because she died in that first episode. Joey Belinsky,
much.
second episode of Secret Invasion is better. I sure hope so.
Is it?
Well, the only way to go is up when you're at the bottom,
you gotta wake up and watch that show. Like Anthony. G. Davis agreed, Joey Belinsky. Okay, well, G's agreeing.
Like, how much better? Like, how much
so.
better does it get? Because the first one really sucks. It's bad.
Really bad.
They're probably just doing like an info dump in the first one, then the second one is where it actually picks up. That would be my guess.
All right. Jay says, what's up, G. Davis? You're the man. G says, you're too kind. Joey says, want to know how I got these scars?
No, I got these scars.
Grant Hawtrey says, Dane is getting sponsored by Caterpillar to compete in the local Tour de Express Cafe bike race. Winner takes his used bike shorts home.
I actually have family members who do work for Caterpillar, so.
Do you actually?
No, like my cousin, he works for a subsidiary of them now, but he used to work for Cat, yeah.
Nice.
That I did not know that.
Eric
Dave.
says, I just ordered some Pearl, Bead Maker, Brake Buster, and Undressed. Can't wait to use it. I will order some paint gloss next.
Nice. No, you'll like it. You'll like everything.
Yep. Joey says, Secret Invasion will have a big payoff. I sense a return to greatness. Okay, Joey, we're going to trust you on that.
Well, what's funny, though, is that because the first episode is so crappy, it scared anybody off that was probably a Marvel fan that won't know now.
Yeah.
So if you think that's true, they're going to come into phase 5 or whatever it is after this, and people are going to be like, I don't know if anything's going on. It was in that Secret Invasion show. Even that one that sucked and put me to sleep. Yeah, you have to go back and watch that. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. It'll be hard. G. Davis says, Anthony wants a Marvel cameo from Robert Pattinson, a.k.a. the best Batman ever, according to Anthony in podcast number 168.
You know what?
I
would be okay with that. I would.
Yep. Oh, we missed the Jay's car channel. I joined late. What's the mid on the table?
Oh.
And then Joey says, that's Anthony's new bike cushion. This is the red, white, and blue mitt that is available only on a special holiday like 4th of July for you guys to be able to pick up and receive, as well as all the orders going out. Get the new sticker.
Yeah.
Courtesy of the Rag Company.
You guys are going to love it.
All right.
G. Davis, we already answered that one. And then Sparkle Batman, Jesus.
Hey, he was
G.
a good
Davis,
Batman.
They will mount you right there. Anthony, the woman wondering if she could see over his stairs.
Oh, my God.
Jamie the Cleaner, Super Chat, $2. Shout out to Super Chats. Look at me. There we go.
Jamie, so kind. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, boy. Jay's saying, speaking of aromas, Anthony still working on the scent on.
Yeah.
Oh,
$20 from Joey.
Oh my God.
Joey.
Shout out to Jamie's Super
Hold on,
Chat.
it's going to get crazier. I saw
one up to
Joey, you don't have to do that. You just could put an arc reactor in your body.
You got to pay for a used
You
Bugatti.
need that money, my guy.
What the heck? Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man.
Please take care of yourself. But thank you nonetheless. Like we will take good care and cherish it.
Yeah, thank you guys very much.
Thank you. All right, next
that will go towards Dane's, I don't know, his 401k or his e-bike fund.
Yeah, it goes to tires for the Hyundai.
You know what I'm getting out of this is basically by how far off topic we went today. With these super chats and the button now being active on here, we've actually made up the deficit. So if we get any guff from like the leadership
we made
here,
money for
we'll be
dinner
like,
for them.
actually, we turned a profit from being so just off base.
Dane, I don't think
I don't
think that anybody's going to give us any slack for.
You mean guff or
guff? And give us any guff for this?
Well, I'm just saying it's a good deterrent.
We've had too much fun today.
And I appreciate all of you.
We've had too much fun
allowing
for
us
to
to
ruin
do
my
this.
day after.
That's right. That's right.
So a big thank you. Seriously, a big thank you. And that gave me enough time to get another comment on the page.
TRC and all the people in and at TRC are welcome to come live here. Don't forget to bring all those products.
There's
Hans,
a catch.
that's like Hans is standing at like the.
He's like, you guys can come to my house. Well, just make sure you bring all 100,000 square feet of warehouse space with you.
Well, when you're entering the country, right, we're getting off the plane in customs, right? Hans is there working at the
he's a customs agent,
and he goes, "Did you bring the stuff or not? Because I'm not letting you in."
Right, exactly.
To this country.
And then if you show up, he's like, I'm confiscating those.
Jay says,
man.
Speaking of scents, is Anthony still working on the scent of a young German man enjoying themselves?
I am. It needs more wursts, and it needs wurst. It needs more wursts.
The wursts make it better.
A small touch of vetiver, and I'm currently thinking about adding a certain type of mushroom to the mix, right? Just to give it some more earthiness.
Okay.
I'm going to add some fungus. Okay.
Franco.
Oh, my God.
$50 from Franco. Shout out to Joey Walensky's
seriously,
super chat.
you guys have more than made up for the
impressive.
Oh my God!
We went off the rails, and somehow it's benefited.
I feel
guys,
like we're going to be buying some slop dogs.
we owe it to you guys now. We seriously owe you guys.
Building a fan boat.
Slop Dog Fridays could be here sooner than we thought. You know what I mean? Or the fan boat build here on the Rat Company podcast channel.
If enough super chats happen, we could build a fan boat.
We got to start doing some. Maybe order those engineering
that means you're
guys.
parasailing.
I'm not necessarily encouraging that, but I'm not encouraging that. I'm just saying.
Dane's bidet, just bouncing in the Everglades.
I'm a peacock. You got to let me fly. Okay, so
Is there leeches out here?
Joey saying, Franco, you win. And then Jamie saying, shout out to Franco. My God.
Oh my
Joey says, I've got a Bugatti to pay off.
Oh, buddy.
Thank you guys. Holy smokes.
Amazing, guys. Amazing.
You guys are seriously nuts.
Han saying, don't forget to hit the like button. And then Ulysses saying, damn, Franco Dane's going to go get some nice tires with them super chat puns.
I'm not personally using this money, guys. This is
Eddie Cologne.
Oh,
what?
Oh my
God.
From Eddie Cologne.
What?
Dropping the bombs.
What is happening
Cannot
now?
believe that.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Eddie, you didn't need to do that. Thank you, man.
You
We
didn't need to
appreciate
do.
it.
We know you had some money in your pocket, some spending money here.
Well, we thought you spent that at the mall. We didn't realize you were
Oh my God, dude!
Okay,
Thank you
I
very
gotta
much.
applaud it the second time. That was just too
impressive
guys.
right there. Holy cow!
Thank you so
You need to go
much.
back a page now, Dane.
Yeah,
because
no,
we missed
we are
something
we are
else.
behind. What's
Dang,
going on? This is crazy.
You think this
Okay,
fan
too
boat is
far.
going to be
No,
exceptional?
you're right.
Nice.
Go up.
Oh.
No, you were right.
Okay.
So go up.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. There's the 100 from Eddie.
Yep, there we go.
Franco saying it's payday, and I freaking love you people.
you're
Thank you,
awesome.
Franco.
Franco.
We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you tuning in every week.
Thank you, buddy.
David Cervantes.
Oh, my
of
God.
$4.99.
Guys!
Shout out to shout outs of super chats. Impressive.
Guys, save some of that money for the sale, right?
Yeah, right?
You don't. We'd actually like fill orders with these super chats. Just so you know.
Yeah. Please.
G Davis says, "Well done, Franco and Eddie."
Yeah,
Wow,
seriously.
thank you guys.
You guys are crazy, and we love you. But
All right,
man.
Eddie saying, "Shout out to all my Canadians who don't have Hulu."
Hulu.
And then everybody saying, "Wow, wow, wow! You're spending all your PNS Swift money." Alex says, "Thanks for the amazing show, fellas."
man.
Jamie says, "Dane, we better have a hot food review stat." Eddie says,
Would you prefer that or a
"Ulysses,
fan
I'm good."
boat?
You need something, Dane.
Yeah.
You will provide.
I will provide.
Yep.
We'll figure something out.
Oh my gosh, Ulysses!
Lordy.
Yes, Eddie saying I'm good, Opti for life.
Man.
Then Franco says, Eddie Cologne, you the man. We got Claire Barron here saying,
Who turned you to
Opti for life, Eddie. And then Tony Mazel saying, I'm thinking about letting it die and upgrading myself. Anthony Highlander.
There could only be one.
Oh my God,
man. Eddie, we love having you here. It's okay.
Eddie
Even
saying
if you are the
everybody's
biggest
trolling
troll in the chat.
Jamie, shout out to trolling.
Trolling.
Ulysses saying, "I heard Eddie Cologne got a Dr. G tattoo in Boise."
Oh my God.
No.
Jamie saying
this has
the
been
shout out
crazy.
for Two Old Podcast. This is amazing. You guys are all just enjoying each other, laughing.
Crazy.
David Cervantes, anyone else super pumped for Viper Energy? I ordered a case immediately upon release.
I am pumped.
I didn't get to try any. So
I did. I was the.
And
you and Jack.
It was good. It was
Drank a lot of
It was great. And apparently, I was promised a press release box potentially for an unboxing here where we will all be taking a sip. However, they only sent 2 cans, so for the press release box thing, so I don't know how that's going to work. We might have to just bring a cup in and fill that up, but regardless,
nice of them
man,
just to send us 2 cans.
Yeah. I'm extremely excited for Viper Energy. We can drink Viper Energy in front of our Viper fan while sitting on a Viper chair, right?
Mm-hmm. Powering our fan boat with a Viper fan.
Yeah, Viper
See if they
fan.
want to join in on that.
Which at this rate, we
time.
might actually be able to afford to build one. So I'm excited.
Yeah, Dane.
Shine your light saying
genuinely
shout out
excited
to old detailers.
Craft something fun and original. Gosh.
And then Kirby popping in saying, which 303 aerospace product? If it's aerospace protection, then same product as 303 protectant. Both are great, but only for protection after cleaning and washing.
Okay.
Eddie says, baby boomers.
Let's see. Are we on page 2? We're on the 1. Okay.
Joey says, Eddie's going to ask for all that money back when he stops by tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, watch. He's like, so about that.
Yeah.
That was just
Ulysses.
me doing it for the show, guys. So.
Ulysses.
Go ahead,
Oh, man.
Anthony.
Oh, it says, Dane's going to buy the new Vivid Entertainment and Cat Skin collab massage chair leather kit.
No. Oh, no.
Oh my God!
Car channel. Dane's e-bike and bidet fun bros. Shout out to Eddie Cologne.
You guys are crazy. You're
That's
crazy.
insane. That's
What is
insane.
happening? What? I don't think we have to work anymore today.
I know, right?
This is insane. What?
That's impressive. Very nice.
Thank you. What do you say? Dane's
What?
e-bike
I
and bidet fun bro. Shout out to Edward Cologne.
Oh, my God.
It's amazing.
I just, the fan boat thing, it's got to happen in one way, shape, or form. Micro scale, macro scale.
We'll figure it out.
Like, we're going to figure out how to get Dane on a car door with the window down with water splashing up
But
on
we
him.
need to have an exposed car battery so I can power those windows.
Yeah, he does.
With just like open wiring. And this will backfire.
So go.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
David Cervantes says, Anthony, I got that hookup for your Ram 1500. I have an uncle who's higher up at Cummins in case your pickup needs a little pick-me-up.
I mean,
Are they sending out free diesel motors?
I think it would need the full motor. I don't know if you could throw a
so we
Terpsky
missed
on
one
that.
there.
I feel
could.
like
The one
we
who
got,
shall remain nameless says the only thing more annoying than these YouTube commercials is work interrupting the podcast and missing a bunch and coming back to the confusion of another Kevin or Tyler getting a question answered.
Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? Because I do find I don't want to annoy you guys with those like mid-roll ads which played during the show. Let me see if I can find a way to turn them off. And if I can, I will. Especially if you guys keep doing super chat, it renders it completely pointless.
Well,
so,
we don't.
Yeah, I mean that's like
I'm not
even-
expecting anything.
No.
But yeah, that is. We'll at least cut them down substantially, right, Dane?
Yeah, let me find out if I can change that, and if I can, I'll absolutely do that for you guys.
Do it too.
All right, we got a lot to power through
Yeah,
here.
jeez.
Shine your light saying shout out to playing this live stream at a comedy club. And then David Cervantes, the crew behind the glass. Can we get the Anthony face zoom in?
Oh no.
David. In Focus Photography saying I had to take a kid to band where the air quality index was 262 yesterday, 232 today.
They just went right past your face. Now the focus will shift.
Andrew Jackson saying I just got certified for Diamond Protect Pro coatings. Can't wait to try them up here in the
Nice,
Northeast.
man.
Very nice, Andrew.
Congratulations, dude.
Congratulations.
Great job,
man.
Andrew. Enjoy.
Welcome.
Now we're back to page 1.
Shout out to Tony Mazel, PNS expert and former Canadian riverboat captain.
You imagine him in his little captain hat?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Tony, I want to
Tony
see
Mazel.
Like, why do you have a little like a child's captain outfit on?
He used to be a former riverboat captain.
that. Yeah, he's a busy guy. You've seen Jungle Cruise. He's just doing that.
Where's your pants?
Yep. David says, Hans, I could ship some out for you most likely. I have the Memorial Day, Father's Day, and hopefully one of these to be spared.
Okay,
Very
well,
nice.
he's offering Hans, but we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can make something happen.
And then Kevin saying, I'll take some goof. Very nice.
Right.
David says, I'm sure Viper Industrial would sponsor you guys to build that. Who knows? Joey saying, I was
Something's
thinking
gotta
the same. G. Davis, Dane will spend the weekend laundering the super chat money through his bank in the Canary Islands.
Excuse me, Grand Cayman. Come on.
Oh, it's the Everglades, is what it is.
Yeah,
It is
no.
the Everglades.
Honestly, it's just a bank of Florida.
Yeah.
Brian Cowell saying, what's up, guys? I hope you have a great 4th of July. Please don't burn down Boise. Please don't burn down Idaho. I'm looking at Anthony when I say this.
I don't know what's going to happen, right? The thing is,
not how you're supposed to
I'm going to light
answer
some
that.
things. I'm going to see where they go. It's a little bit less dry this time around, right?
Yeah.
But if things do catch on fire, right? I'll have the hose ready. I'll have things ready.
Okay.
Deionized water on board. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Very nice. Grant says Anthony's German scent will also have a hint of Argentinian spice and mustard.
And mustard.
Yeah. It's like a like a traditional French mustard. Like
I was thinking like stone.
No, not stone mustard. No, it's too strong, too pungent. I want.
The Germans
American
love
mustard.
their mustard. Like they're really just like
they're mustard people.
Nate
Marcy saying $20. Marcy.
You guys are out of control.
Turned on the live with 30 minutes left, and I feel like I got my money's worth.
Oh,
thanks,
man,
TRC.
Thank you very
man.
much. Thank you guys. Jeez, this is
bonkers,
guys.
Nuts.
This is crazy.
Okay, this
all
is
right.
getting
and then
ridiculous.
Joey saying Eddie's going to ask for that money again.
Okay, so suddenly it's repeating comments.
Ulysses
It's weird.
saying Danes. Yeah.
Yep.
Then Demo, happy 4th of July, everybody. David Cervantes says, you make me envious with you throwing around that cash. And then Franco saying happy 4th. Joey Blinsky goes, what recession?
I'm wondering
Daytona
myself.
Wallace saying the office Christmas party is going to be nuts this year. Ulysses saying you guys are awesome. G. Davis says that was a great show, guys.
You guys made it possible.
Stefan says video idea: coating Dane's massage leather chair with Diamond Protect leather kit, but first decontaminating it with Color Lock Strong. We could do that.
I like how he just knows. Don't bother with the mild.
We
Go
could
straight
totally
to the
do only white towels to remove the residue.
David Cervantes saying, I promise as soon as I get back to work full time, I'll absolutely destroy that super chat. Andrew Jackson, Eddie saying, Andrew Jackson, get your layer game on, bro. And then Carly says it's Mazel Mazel like gazelle. Thank you,
like
Carly.
Gazelle, yeah, Mazel like gazelle.
Yep.
And then Franco giving Carly a peace sign. David saying, Anthony, bring an IK Multi Pro 12 to extinguish those fires.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kirby says, this was a super way to start the Friday Eve. Take care, all of you, and see the TRC cast Monday. Happy Independence Day to Canada and then to the USA.
Thank you.
David then says, or the IK tin sprayer. Hans says, Mama is shine in the house. G. David says, where are your pants? Anthony to the man talking about rocket cars at the Honda meet. And then Carly says, Hans, I need a vacation from summer vacation with these kids. I'll come bring you the stickers myself. And then Kevin saying, I hope you guys all had a great, safe, fun Independence Day weekend. Remember, Absolute is not for oral consumption.
That's right.
Eddie says, no takebacks, kids. Joey, thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Joey. We appreciate it. And then Eddie, Levi, I'm thinking we smoking some cigars tonight or what?
Something needs to be smoked.
Cigars, but thank you.
You were
Eddie.
whatever. Yeah.
Something needs to be smoked.
Yeah.
So, guys,
What
this
a
is
crazy show this has been. This is like
wild.
next level.
This has been wild.
Insane.
Thank you so much to everybody. You are not obligated to send us any super chat money by any means, but holy crap, does it.
If you got a fire or burn it, we're not going to stop you, and we're not
all
going to
that money does go to fund Slop Dog Fridays and or feasts and food for the Packers.
Or the Fanboat Construction Fund.
Or Fanboat Construction Fund.
We will make that happen.
We'll figure out.
But thank you guys so much. Yeah, it's absolutely awesome, and we just appreciate the support. And I mean, just you guys being here. So with that said, right, we are hoping that everybody does have a safe and happy 4th. You're obviously going to hear from us on Monday as well. But in case you don't hear from us and you're going out of town, you're going fan boating, maybe you're going camping, maybe you're going mountain bike riding, whatever you choose to do.
Maybe you'll see him up on the trail.
We'll be here next week. And so, Dane, any last words?
No, other than just making sure you guys clicked like on this video before you leave today. And you've done so much. Thank you so much to everybody who watched and made the show possible with your questions, your comments, your fun. I know it gets wacky, but I just once again want to say thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful, happy, and safe holiday. Don't get burnt out there. Just throwing that out there. Make sure we keep all our limbs and don't lose them to a firecracker or something.
Yeah, I'm going to take Augie to the fireworks warehouse out there on the way to Mountain Home.
Oh, are you?
Right.
See what we can get into.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay. Well, on that note, I think it's safe to say we know our super chat button works. So once again, thank you to all of you who contributed and, everybody who watched. So share it with a friend, tell them about it, and we will see you next week on Monday for a special Monday podcast because Tuesday we're taking the day off. Yeah. That's it, guys. Take care. Happy trails.
See ya.